All right. Yeah, we should be live. So,
yep, we are.
What's up, everybody in the chat? Shit, it's been about a month, right? Yeah, welcome back to W.D.F.C. Who the fuck cares? Just game. With our usual suspects, the W.D.F.C. Mr. Witty. What's up, Witty?
Good to be here after the extended vacation.
Oh yeah, gotta take our breaks. You deserved it. Hope you smoked it up. Smoked as much as you could.
Can't condone that.
Ready to fuck some shit up?
No, sir. We're positive here, sir. We don't do stuff like that here. We got the D at WDFC, Mr. UK Dazzers, Dazinator.
Hey, what's going on, Fastback? Been a while. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, we're just here to have fun. So, we got myself, the F of WDFC, Fastback. And, of course, we got the C of WDFC, Mr. Coop, SuPRcooPR.
What's going on?
Finally got his exotic ship in No Man's Sky.
It only took me like 100 hours.
Right. And we got Mr. Stinking Corpse, the S of WDFC.
Hell yeah, man. I'm glad to finally
WDFC S, wherever you want to put it.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, after that extended vacation, man, I was looking forward to this.
And we got a special guest, good guy, Mr. Boomstick. Definitely glad to have you on, sir. I know we talked about it before.
Yep.
Getting you on here in August and talk about Gamescom. So,
well,
listen.
Jumped in. Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much. I've podcasted with almost everybody on this panel, so it should be a great show.
Yeah, and then we all love how you do Breakfast with Boom and your other show. You put a lot of work into it, and so definitely glad to have you here. Just kind of relax and chill out, and just be us with us. And
oh yeah, absolutely. I was looking forward to it since Daz talked about it the other day. I was like, oh yep, I'm in. Let's do this.
Thanks, sir.
Like Brad, let's do this.
Boom's the blue meanie on the Hangouts today, so I'll probably show up as the blue meanie on the YouTube as well.
Yeah, he does.
Quick shout out to appreciate the sub from Indie Gamer. He's in chat.
Yes, he's my translator. Indie Gamer is my translator. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. And our buddy, the original Next Level Gaming, NOG, Mike. That y'all know him from Twitter, and of course those guys will be on tomorrow night. Of course, Boomstick will be on tomorrow morning. It looks like you have a pretty good panel.
Tomorrow afternoon.
It's morning for me, afternoon for you guys.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, Stinky Baby, you can't type beer in chat. You've got to actually do it. Stinky Baby.
Ready.
Beer.
Siberia. What's going on, sir? So yeah, we're all here. It's been a while, and we just had a pretty big event that just happened at Gamescom, and we all have our opinions about it, what we came out of it, and stuff like that. But to me, overall, I think gaming is in a good place for everybody, no matter what you prefer. So,
Rockstar are fucking releasing a game.
Yeah, and then what they look at GTA 5, still number 2 in NPT.
It's insane.
I know.
It's just literally. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now about GTA 5. Whether you guys know it or not, you bought 7 copies. I'm telling you. Everybody.
I bought 2 copies and no microtransactions.
It's astounding that a game that old could not only have moved 100 million copies, but just continue. Listen, we're not just talking about a game. This is a phenomenon never seen in gaming before, where a title that is old as it is could somehow still every month for years be consistently in the top 10 for NPDs. It's crazy.
I know.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and and I still go back and play it, especially when they get new stuff. My brothers, they like to play, And you know, I don't play a lot, but I do go back. So, and there's plenty of other people who do too, because obviously it's still, you know, I see plenty of people on it no matter what. So
Told you before, GTA is one game that just appeals to every man, woman, and child,
it does.
and especially the children, because it says 18 on box, and they want anything that they're not supposed to play.
Well, you know, and I always say too is that every day, every month, every year, you got kids who finally get to that age where they can now play GTA 5 and they go buy it.
Yep.
So no, most of them have already been playing it anyway. Did you see
well,
that thing over week? Report or something like over about 60% of parents don't really give a shit.
Yeah, and the 40%, that do don't know that they go to the mate's house and play.
Yeah, they're playing it.
It's the other 40% who are buying it when they get the age. So
yeah,
and that's why it stays up there. But hey, what's up? Shout out to Monkey Punch and so Mr. Boom, what have you been playing lately?
I have been playing like a complete crack fiend on Rush. I'm trying to get all 1,000 achievement points, and Daz, you were right, dude. Not that some of those challenges are just you want to pull your hair out. They're just really. But I have to say, seriously, it is probably one of the best racing games that I've played outside of Forza or Horizon 3. I mean, it's just so much fun. I was a huge motorsport fan. I mean, not motorsport, MotorStorm on the PlayStation 3. It's actually one of my favorite races of all time. It looked fantastic. It played great, and you can tell that the devs worked on that game were heavily influenced and worked on Rush. If you haven't played it, it's fantastic.
It's very addictive. Very addictive. So it's like I said, though, once you've unlocked them challenges, they stay unlocked. So you've only got to worry about the ones that you haven't unlocked, which is a pretty cool feature. Nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I should have jumped on it when it was free that one weekend.
Yeah, you know, me and Daz, we were playing it like lunatics. We unlocked 700 games for a free game.
Boom, you've got till Tuesday to get the 1,000 because I'm picking it up on Tuesday. I don't care how much it is.
Well, it was on sale for $35. I happened to get real lucky, and I forgot. Over the weekend, I had gotten a message from Xbox Tavern on Twitter saying, "Hey, congratulations, Boom! You won the contest." And I'm like, I don't remember entering it, but I enter them all, and I won on Rush and 2 other games. I'm like, wow, what a great Saturday.
Yeah, that's the last time I'm putting a giveaway in a DazCast DM because I want to win the fucking next time.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
Yeah, well.
Yep. Mr. Stinking Corpse.
Let's see. Me and Noof started playing some of the co-op for Dead Space 3.
Nice.
We are also doing some of the Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, which has got, I guess, all the episodes or whatever. We started playing some of that, and playing some more Darksiders. Played a little bit of Tales from the Borderlands. Got up to. I haven't started episode 3 yet, but I need to get back.
I finished that today.
What a fantastic game! I mean, just really completely shocked me how good it was.
Yeah. I was surprised, and I've had it since whenever they gave it away free, and I just never went into it. And I just what the hell? Let me dive into it, and it's a pretty cool game. I really like it. And there's something else. I played some Darkstalkers, which is a good Capcom fighting
classic
game.
Dude. Classic game.
Yeah, I was doing some of that on Retro Renegades last week. I was streaming that, and then I went ahead and picked it up on the 360 and downloaded that, and then was kind of playing some of that. And then been playing. I did a little bit of the DLC for the first Evil Within, because I never did go into it. Did the Executioner DLC where you play as the guy with the box head or whatever and the big ass fucking hammer, and that was kind of cool. But other than that, I think that's about it, really.
And that's for the first. That's for the first one or the second?
No, the first one. The first one. Yeah, they have 3 DLCs for the first one. I played part of one of the other, and it kind of didn't really grab a hold of me. But I remember reading about the Executioner. You get to play as the Executioner guy, And that was pretty cool. There's a couple different. You're in this house, and there's a couple different levels to the house, and you got to, kind of you can upgrade your strength of your big ass hammer, and some traps and all that shit. So it's pretty cool. It's fun. I need to go back to the Evil Within 2 because I started playing it. Got I think probably like 3 or 4 hours in it, and then I moved on to something else. So I need to get back into that too. But other than that,
another one, fantastic title, dude. You got to get back into that. So good.
Yeah, it was from what I played. It was, and then I don't know, just other games came around.
Too many games, dude.
Multiplayer stuff came around. Probably me and Jago started playing Titanfall or Siberian Dirty J, doing some Call of Duty or something. But yeah, it's definitely need to get back and start knocking. That's kind of what I've been trying to do, is knock out some of that before these other games start showing up, and before the other games start showing up next year.
Oh yeah, we're screwed, Stinky baby. We're not going to complete half of what we've got.
I just want to at least make a dent, just a little dent, if that's all.
Yeah,
just a little.
It's like my achievement list. I've got like 5% complete on one game, 2% on another, 50 on another. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Well, sometimes it's like you did a little gaming buffet over the week. A little bit of everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of what here and there, and just I don't know. Usually, I'm kind of a person that when I start a game, I want to play it till I'm done.
Yeah,
and I get playing some multiplayer stuff, some people, and then it's like, okay, I want to play something else. Do I want to go back to the game I was playing? And then I kind of, let me try this for a second, and I get into that, and then it just becomes this revolving circle of other stuff. So hopefully I can get some of these others knocked out quick before, next couple months when the game starts slowly coming out again, and going increasing that backlog.
Yeah. Nice. Quick shout out to Nathan Fisher, Mr. Natty Raggels, Legendary Pirate. I don't know, Coop, you saw that where he was talking about. I don't know if you guys saw that on Amazon. Division 2, there was a gold edition steelbook, $47.
Really?
Yeah.
Not anymore. Just checked.
Maybe not anymore. See, and he finds this stuff, and then every we go look, and it's like not there.
Did you guys see the collector's
Did it have the game though?
Yeah, the statue.
Dude. Let me tell you something. First of all, there are two of them. The really expensive one is $250, but it comes with one of the 12-inch. It's like almost like a GI Joe, like a Mego figure,
right?
Fully posable with the stand and everything. And that one is nice. But the one that I thought was really, really nice, and I have to figure out a way to get this, is the Dark Zone edition, where it actually comes with a statue of the chick from the game, and you see she's pointing the flare gun in the air, and she's holding on to one, the Dark Zone bag, because that's probably, it's a little cheaper. It's $189, but I have to figure. And what I don't like about the Ubisoft store, I'm glad you brought this up because I actually tweeted at them. I didn't get a response.
Yeah,
they don't want you to pre-order it. They want you to pre-purchase it, meaning that they're going to charge your card right now.
Yeah.
And the game doesn't come out for another 6 months. I don't.
AKA pre-orders don't mean nothing.
I guess.
Purchase.
So can you not purchase those? Because Best Buy, you can do like $1 down or something.
Yeah, but unfortunately, these two editions are strictly Ubisoft store. Because I checked Amazon, I checked Best Buy, I checked everywhere, and they're exclusive just to them. So, I mean, they are expensive. So what I'm going to do is hold out. Maybe by the time it comes out, I'll be able to, pre-order it or pre-purchase it, because I gotta say, guys, I don't like that. I think that's crummy.
Yeah, it is.
I agree. There's a few things they got with that Ultimate Edition. They're selling extra storage space so that you can store all the complete sets from the game, which is lame. I mean, storage space is. I mean, you played that, Boom. Storage space is like crucial in that game.
Yes, absolutely.
The paywall, that's BS.
So they're gonna get some crap for that. I didn't even know that, dude. I did not even know that. They're gonna get some real shit for that. Now,
they've got a Steelbook edition with the Lincoln Memorial on the cover. That's really cool. It's way better than the one that they have.
Yeah,
like on Amazon, Best Buy, whatnot. And but it's only available. It's an EB Games exclusive, which is only in Canada and Australia.
Oh, wow.
With the Lincoln.
Yeah, so you can't even get the good Steelbook even here in the States.
That's hilarious. Then now you said it out loud. Like, yeah, I live in the States, but I can't get the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
Right.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
It's like getting access in US only, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I know it's only a test. You know what I mean?
Well, somebody from the division or Ubisoft, they responded back to Nate, I believe, and so they said, you know, they would look into it about that bundle. But I guess we'll see.
It shows on the advertisement for that one, the EB exclusive.
Yeah.
Games in the States
so,
anymore.
So, Coop, what all you been playing?
Well, speaking of Division, I've been, you know, got the current Shield, playing some of that. They had the survival. This latest Shield is all about survival. It's a pretty easy one.
Okay.
And so yeah, I've been jump back on that, of course. Well, you know, No Man's Sky got its hooks into me pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm up to close to 100 hours back in that one. Yep, finally got my exotic today. That took way too long to find. Yeah, and then I finished. I finally kind of late, but I finished Uncharted 4 last week.
What a fantastic title, dude!
Oh man, it's great. I love the whole series. Has been great. I love. You know, I played the first 3 on PS3. You know, and I've just got my PS4. I haven't had it for that long, and that was definitely one of the first, you know, titles I wanted to get into. And yeah, it's fantastic, and it still looks. I mean, 2 years old, and that game still looks as good as anything out there.
Yeah, it does.
It's great. I mean, it's just a great story, very entertaining. It gets a little drawn out in a few parts. You know, I think they could have shortened some stuff up, and the puzzles are pretty generic, pretty easy. You know, but the story, it's just a, you know, it's a great like popcorn movie playing. You know,
like between the brothers, and you know.
Yeah. Did you play the DLC yet?
No, I haven't played the DLC.
Ah, dude,
I need to do that too.
Fantastic. When I start to finish, bro, really, really, really good. I mean, like, I'm hoping, you know, we know that they're all you know, Naughty Dog is hard at work at, I guess, putting the finishing touches on, you know, The Last of Us 2. But I could have sworn they said there was going to be another DLC, and I'm hoping that it focuses around his brother and Sully. Because that would be cool. That would be great.
Yeah.
They kind of hinted that in that little
epilogue. Yes, they did. That's why I'm saying. And I like I said, I know Neil Druckmann talked about it, saying that there was going to be more than just one. I'm hoping that they come through with that because you know what? I know Nathan Drake had 4 games, 5 if you count the, you know, Golden Circle on the PSP. But that's a series that needs to continue, even if they use his daughter.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or Nadine, you know, that's you know, go with one of the side characters, or it's a great. That's a fantastic game. It has a
chipmunks in the background again.
Jago, what's up, Jago? Shout out to Jago.
Jago's in the actual hangout.
Oh shit, Jago.
Hey, Jago, welcome.
He's sort of in the hangout.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Jago, what's up, sir?
I was on mute.
Yeah, well, we saw that.
Good. I'm not.
You know, the best time to be on mute, Jago, is when you host a show. You know, when it starts.
Oh, you mean like the time I did the up at noon with Boom and the entire show was on mute? Yeah.
And now we're talking to yourself. That was awesome
shit. Strangely enough, I'm not tired today.
Siberia, he is tired. Techno notice to Jago, Siberia is tired. Crack a beer off him. Boom. Every time Jago's tired, Siberia's got to crack a beer off him, so he's tired.
That's the key word.
Yes.
Beer.
Well, Jago, real quick before we move on to Daz, what have you been playing?
Oh man, I've been on a telltale tirade for over a week. think everything the Telltale Games, because I mean, it just been in my backlog. I had finished the original season, first one of The Walking. Oh, God, I ain't trying to do that, Daz. I finished the original Walking Dead season a long time ago, and I just kind of stepped away from it. I forgot how good they were, and then I think I had two. So I went through that, the second season, and then my girl bought me the third season, and like, man, it's really good. Even though you didn't play as Ellie, and then I was like, man, the last season just came out, so she got that too. And I went through the first, because you only can go through the first episode or mission or whatever it is right now, because the other ones haven't. I guess they're not ready. But man, really good. And then I jumped on the Batman series, the Telltale series, which was really good. And then the Tales from the Borderlands, I think I've maybe the first episode of that, and then I started playing Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy. That was just really good last night. It's really good. And I actually was playing some Forza Horizon 2 because I'd never really played it.
Nice.
Yep.
Pretty good, sir. UK Dazris, what have you been playing?
No, it's swallowing a bit first. Fucking hell.
You're supposed to say beer, sir? No.
Yeah. I've actually, as on the Dazinator account, I've been trying to catch up with a couple of campaigns, get them out of the way. As you know, I'm starting again. So I did the Battlefront 2 campaign again the other day. I've started Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
Because that's an awesome fucking game. That I don't care what anyone says. I've done all the side missions and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm getting on with that. And I've also completed the Telltale Borderlands game today. Finished it off today for the second time because I've already done it on the UK Dazris account. Nice. You know what I mean? But I don't share your passion for Telltale games, as you know. They just bore the shit out of me.
Yeah, I saw didn't you put a little video and you just press an A?
Yeah, how to play Telltale games. Press A. But no, don't get me wrong, like you say, the Batman and the Telltale and Wolf Among Us, they've got fucking on stories. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I forgot about that one, Daz. I did that one too, the Wolf Among Us. I had it in my backlog so long. I thought it was just about a wolf. I didn't realize it was all about the what you call it, fairy tales or whatever.
Yeah. You got spoiler alert. Yeah. No, fucking like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but it's achievements and like I say, the Borderlands and the Batman games have got pretty decent stories, so it's quite entertaining to play them, I suppose.
They're easy to play.
Yeah, they're very easy to play. Just press AJ go on left, fucking down and right. Jobs are good and B sometimes as well as X.
You won't be breaking the controller playing a Telltale game because they're like chill and they're
just mate. I'm laid on the fucking settee or sofa, whatever you guys want to call it, with a fucking beer or a coffee in me. I'm just tapping the pad. Yeah, next. I don't care what choices A. X, B, I don't care, just fucking X all the time. Yeah. You know what I mean? 20G, episode 1 complete. Nice. I'll have a bit of that.
Yeah. If you're achievement whore, they're really good games.
Yeah. I'm not an achievement whore.
No,
honestly.
He only has 10,000 this month. So you
I'm nearly knocking on 12, boom.
This is what I'm saying. Who can contend with that?
That's got to be achievement whoring, and that's just being a slag.
Yeah, I'm a slut, Witty baby. I'm a slut. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? But
I whittled your score down to 7,000 last weekend, Daz. I was like, God.
Yeah, but I have been slacking. I haven't really gamed since gone past 9 o'clock at night. I then only have like a couple of hours because I'm doing the podcast or in the chat or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but as the Walking Dead games go, they actually do bore the actual shit out of me because you just too much walking about, you know. Whereas Borderlands, it is story driven and it's not that much walking about.
Fun as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a right laugh, and that fucking I can't remember what the chick's called, but she's hot as fuck. I know it's only a fucking cartoon, but still, I would, you know.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, well, but yeah, that's about it really. A couple of fucking indies here and there, but yeah.
Nice. Shout out to J Street. He just popped in. What's up going on, sir? Yeah, real quick myself. Really, the last 2 weeks I've been out of it, and WDFC hasn't been on for almost a month, I think. But because I just started my new job, so I just finished my 2 weeks, and I'm off tomorrow. So, and I forgot that my Xbox Live had expired last week, so I just barely got back on it yesterday, and I got a good deal on Amazon, so I missed out on the one that Coop was talking about on the Microsoft store. They had the one for 12 months for what, 39 or something like that.
Yeah, $40.
Oh wow!
But I figured, I'll pick up another good deal here in the holidays, so it always comes around.
Beer. I got one too.
But I played a lot of No Man's Sky thanks to Coop. He bought that for my birthday, so I was hooked on that. And what's funny is that he played way more than I did before that, and I got the exotic ship before he did. So yeah.
Speaking of birthdays, mine's tomorrow. Hint,
really?
hint.
Yes, we know. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to game gift you a happy birthday message.
There you go.
I ain't got no money till Tuesday.
So good,
it
man.
better not be you holding your package.
No, that's for Primal.
Yeah, don't mess up and send me that
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
please.
He'll mess up
for his
and send the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot. This one was supposed to get a primal, not you.
Oh no!
It was the phone's fault.
Wrong
And
deal.
then yesterday, just a little bit, I played started up the Hitman in the Game Pass. So that looks pretty good. I enjoyed playing that. So I'm gonna try to finish the first season. I think that's what's free.
Yeah, no, it's the entire first season.
Yeah.
All of the locations. I had it from day one. I never played it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the Hitman series. This one was supposed to be the best of the bunch.
Yeah, it looks good. So
It's hard.
Yes,
It
it
is.
certainly is.
Yeah.
Which Hitman is it in Game Pass? I played a couple of them. I don't know. Is it one?
First season, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the one that was episodic. That had all the different locations like Paris and
Fascination.
yes.
So yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. So I want to play some more of that, and of course get back to No Man's Sky. We just had a 5 gig patch update that they just had. And then speaking of the Telltale game, I played the. I don't know if you guys have played the Back to the Future one, right?
Yeah, I played.
Oh
it.
yeah,
I started.
yeah.
I haven't finished it. Oh, you just reminded me. I haven't completed
there's
that
another
yet.
one for you.
There's
Yeah, a long time
1,000 G. Thank you very much.
You know what? Good on you, dude. Because I actually forgot about that one. To be honest,
And it's a good one. It's like they were saying. You watched the little video at the end. It's like they're not. The guy claimed, the one that worked on the first 3. He said that they're not going to do a 4th Back to the Future movie, but this is kind of like the sequel. The 4th one.
nice.
So it was a neat. It was a neat story.
It's funny too.
Yeah, it is funny.
I beat that. They gave that away in Game Pass a long time ago, and when they gave it away, I downloaded and beat it. Then it was pretty good.
It is, and good voice acting. The guy that played, Michael J. Fox's character.
Sounds like
It wasn't Michael J. Fox. Yeah, but it was somebody that loved Back to the Future. And
I played it. I played it until you get up to that bit where you're in the old woman's house looking for all the fucking babies and shit. You know what I mean? But then that's
fun.
But it was neat how he just contacted, because people always told him he sounded like Marty.
He did.
And so he contacted somebody who was making the game, and just wherever, and then they heard him over the phone, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna get this guy in." So,
wow, really?
Yeah,
that's a cool story.
Yeah, just wasn't even an actor or anything like that. So,
we did a good job.
Yeah, he did. So other than that, that's about it. I'm just glad, be back, do some gaming, get on with you guys, and
and congrats on your new job as well, bro.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I was only
congrats.
I only watched a little bit of Gamescom when I was at work, and then when I got home, I finished watching Inside. So try to catch up.
I am going to say this, dude. This was one of the better inside Xboxes that they've had in a long time.
Good. Yeah,
even though they said X-Cox.
Yeah, he did say
I
Xbox.
missed that. I gotta go back and check that out.
I just watched that a while ago with Graham Boyd. He damn sure said X-Cox. Yes, he says that.
He does. There's no mistaking it.
No.
There's no mistaking it.
That's funny.
Think of everyone who's bought an Xbox. We're all X-Cox to them.
It's quite funny because I actually tweeted the guy that said it. I says, we all heard you say it. And then Salty took the clip out of the video on the live reaction showing fucking did it and all.
Yeah, I saw that. You tweeted
I'm going to say this, very unexpectedly, they showed a lot of gameplay video.
Yeah.
The Devil May Cry one just blew me away. Like I knew the game was going to be, Dante riding on motorcycles, cutting them in half, and then jumping on a missile. But that destructible environment where you're fighting the boss and the floor breaks out from underneath you and you go down to a different level, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Game looks
I can't wait for that shit.
Yeah, Jay Street thought that was funny. He said, "Did I just hear X-Cox?"
Yeah.
So, Witty, what have you been playing, real quick?
Mainly Game Pass shite. You've probably got to hear my list and be like, "Wait, what the fuck have you even played this shit for?" But yeah, I finished up
because he gets high and he just plays.
Super Lucky's Tale. I did the fucking got all them achievements. Finished the fucking coin grind bullshit. That was.
Cheers for the reminder. That's another one to play.
Bullshit. Yeah, man. MotoGP is another easy one.
Oh, that's crap. I hate that game.
Oh, so do I. But it was like I said, easy 1000G, man. Not too hard.
Yeah, I suppose.
What else have I done recently? Oh yes, I started today basically playing a Telltale-esque one, this Book of Unwritten Tales 2. And I'm already at like 220G. So
yeah.
And I've only played a few hours, so nice. I'll be finishing that up over the next few days. That'll be my last one out of Invaders free extended month. Again,
Invader.
I've dabbled in another few, like fucking last Forzas, Forza Horizon, Forza 7, bit of GTA.
Yeah.
That fucking bounty hunt thing to get that new stone at shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to kill my mate 25 times to get the bonus dollar, unlike it in Red Dead. I bought Sniper Elite 4, the deluxe edition, in that last sale they had a few weeks back.
Yeah.
You actually bought something?
I know.
Wow.
I went out with it on my mate, It's like, I should have probably gone out with him last year, but oh well. Only like £20 odd, so that was a fucking nice buy. Plus, the biggest fucking bonus was I didn't have to, all them glitched achievements that I had last year, they all popped instantaneously. So I get the fucking. But and this has got to be the biggest shock to everyone. The game that I've played the most over the last 6 weeks since I was last on is
not Cuphead.
Gears of War 4.
Really?
Gears of War 4. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you were jumping in that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I've had to like try and get as many achievements as I could because it was pathetic last time. When I finished the campaign last time, I like on 295G out of the original 1,000.
Oh, if you didn't know, Boom, Witty is an achievement. Oh, he likes 1,000G all these games.
Yeah,
just so you know.
Awesome.
Yeah, like, if you look him up on True Achievements, it's crazy, man. That's all.
Oh yeah, I want to try and get my True Achievement ratio to 2.0. I know it's a bit, but it's my little thing at minute.
Nice.
Whatever floats your boat.
Well, we'll start off with you, Witty. What were your thoughts on the? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and another one. I completed that raid last week when they put it in to Game Pass. I thought, fuck it, because I hadn't played it on Nightmare difficulty, so I went up through that. Did it took me about 20 hours in the end. I was fucking pissed off though when I got to that that Mutant Bash TV level. That would have pain in the ass to do.
It will be on Nightmare.
I had to just end up playing it pussyfooting about, like staying back and headshotting them and shit like that. Not how the game's intended to be played, but oh well. You gotta do it somehow to get through on that fucking setting. And yeah, that's it for what I've played.
Nice. So speaking of Gamescom, did you watch the Inside Xbox?
That'll be a no.
What was that to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it said Witty.
Well, well, I watched all of it live, but I kind of drifted off and didn't pay attention to a lot of it. Like I missed the Xcox.
Xcot's gonna give it to you.
Except for Daz.
Yeah, Mum.
Yeah.
I might make a Daz rap out of that, you know.
There you go.
There might be a return of the Daz rap, yeah.
Nice. Anything appeal to you, Witty, as far as any games shown or anything like that?
Just that Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
I know they showed Thingamajig, that Metro, but I kind of drifted off during that, missed like half of it. Plus I saw like about 15-20 minutes of gameplay a couple of months back, so I'm pretty happy with what I've seen of that game already.
Yeah, that game looks good.
But most of it was just multiplayer bullshit after multiplayer bullshit, and yeah, as you know, it's not my thing, so I can't really judge it greatly. I just thought it was an okay show. You know, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was better than usually, you know, inside Xboxes, but that's because it's set at Gamescom and there's more people there to get interviewed and that lot. But
and that blonde, my God, would I?
Julia Hardy.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I like her too.
Yeah. I couldn't really do a lot because I was on Saltiest live reaction show.
You think you should take over for Major Nelson?
Absolutely, yeah. She won't need any
take over for everybody.
You're talking about the blonde-headed girl?
Yeah, the real long blonde hair, Julia Hardy.
Yeah, with the bar at the top of her nose between her eyebrows. That irked the shit out of me. Take that shit out. That looks ridiculous.
I've got an eye vibe for this. What's up with it?
I mean, on her, I'm like, God, she's a pretty girl. I'm like, what is that shining on, like up on her nose? I'm like, what is that? I'm just
That's
maybe
a spot to it, Jago.
I guess. It was distracting. I'm like, I ain't never seen it before. I guess I'm old. I've never seen that. I've seen the ear piercings and the ear gauges and all that, but I was like, what? Who pierces that?
There's a lot of places that get pierced.
I see that. I had never seen that before. I was like, what the hell?
So, Witty, any of the custom looking controllers, Xbox bundles, any of those interest you?
Not really. What did interest me though, I saw the deal game in UK. They're doing a deal at minute. It doesn't matter which Xbox you've got. If it's a 500GB model, either the OG or the S.
Oh yeah, trade it in for two.
Trade it in for like if it's 500GB, it's like 260 or something like that.
Yeah, ain't bad.
Like half price if you've got like 1 gig model or something.
Yeah, that definitely helps if you want to. You know,
it's just GMI, open casing on mine, so it's fucking Boyd, isn't it?
Yeah, I did that as well. I ended up giving the kids it for Christmas when I got the X.
Yeah,
pretty shit out of luck at taking that deal up, but yeah, if I could trade it in, I'd definitely be interested in doing that.
Fallout 76 bundle.
No. The only point of the bundles is just to sell them to like families for Christmas
people that don't have them.
Yeah, kind of. They give a little bit extra free game.
I can't see that many people who would got to be like pre-ordering the game and getting like going to pick up the console. You got to already have the game pre-ordered anyway.
Yeah. Nice. Mr. Daz, what were your thoughts on Gamescom?
It was all right. It was nothing special.
Yeah,
but it was hard to hear it all live because as me and Boom was in the live reaction on Saltiest show, it was hard to hear it all properly. But yeah, what I saw of it, especially the blonde, was pretty good.
And the X-Cox.
And the X-Cox, that was just a. That was just funny as fuck. Anyway, yeah, Devil May Cry, most definitely. Obviously, Forza Horizon 4, because you know when that's going to be your month to take over me on the achievements, because that's all I'll play. you know what I mean?
Same here. Well, I will be taking you.
Yeah.
I'll just have to buy a couple of Neo Geos just to keep in front. You know what I mean? But
looking on the actual game.
Oh, you won't beat me, Witty.
Oh, you want to bet?
Absolutely. You used to be good at Dirt 4 till I fucking joined you. You know?
No, because I played for 9 months and I couldn't be asked. I didn't have fucking patience for it when I got
Excuses,
back.
Man, excuses. Whatever. Forza Horizon 4 DMC. I'm not so fussed about Fallout 69. I mean 76.
Fallout 69.
You know, because I've still got Fallout 4 to fucking play and complete. Yeah, that's been sat on my hard drive for God knows how long. It was pretty good. I was disappointed there was no Elite 2, like rumoured, but it was to be expected at the same time. I couldn't give two shits about these PUBG controllers or anything like that, because it's just a standard controller at the end of the day with a bit of bloody whack on it.
It's got some textured triggers, man.
Oh my god!
I don't give a shit.
Triggers.
I don't give a shit. Wait, my Elite's got fucking rubber grips that I've peeled off twice. You know,
hey, I mean, if the blonde was showing off that controller, you would have gave a shit, right?
Well, if the blonde come with it, I'll pay top dollar for it.
Yeah, I would too.
You know. Yeah, but yeah, the most I'm looking forward is definitely DMC and Fallout.
Yeah,
not Fallout 69, Forza Horizon 4. Absolutely.
Hey, there isn't going to be no Fallout 69 because the Vault 69 they're a little bit too busy doing some other things besides.
Well, don't forget, there's all these British devs and shit making games. You know what I mean? I may apply for a job. Then there might be a Fallout 69.
Vault 69. Did you not know? Vault. It's in law. Vault 69 is the vault for repopulating the earth through constant sex.
Yeah. Hey, it's actually maybe a good job Primal hasn't joined this show tonight, because I could have gone totally fucking the other way. But no, it's like I say. Gamescom it's just basically a follow-on from E3.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's like 10 weeks since fucking E3. It's like there's not, unless they've intentionally saved something, there's not got to be all.
I'm actually surprised. I am surprised they didn't show any Soul Calibur about like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Or I know Ed Boon's been there as well, and there's no Mortal Kombat news. What's that about?
It's funny. I'm very surprised about, simply because Ed Boon was there. He was tweeting pictures of the line, if you remember. You know, so he was there when he said he was going. I expected a big announcement. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, we know that they're working on Mortal Kombat 11. That's
a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
I am going to say this for me personally. Once again, the game of the show, from what I saw, was Resident Evil 2, the remake. They showed a huge chunk of Claire. When she first meets Sherry Birkin and the father. Man, listen, I know like I said, last year at the end of 2017, I got my balls broken because I called God of War my game of the year 2018. As it stands, God of War 2018 is my game of the year. I've called it a month ago. Resident Evil 2 will be my game of the year 2019.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
You gotta remember this. Capcom was on the brink of being bought out, bankruptcy. A lot of people don't know that. I follow Capcom very closely. They have been hitting bombs since Resident Evil 7. And think about this for a second, guys. Resident Evil 7 comes out last year, right? My personal game of the year. It was fantastic. Then in 2018, they released Monster Hunter Worlds, which literally took the world by storm.
Yeah.
That game sold gangbuster numbers. They didn't even expect it. And now in 2019, in the first freaking quarter, we're getting Resident Evil 2 Remake and Devil May Cry.
Dude.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
It's only remind me of the amount of games coming out between now and, say, April of next year. It's totally ridiculous.
Listen, Joe, all jokes aside, Jago, I told this to everyone, and I really truly mean this. As it stands with what we know today's date, where we're all sitting on this podcast, there's at least 10 to 12 games coming out in the first 3 months of 2019.
Yeah.
This is my advice to not only the panel, but anyone that's going to listen. For the holidays, take the L and don't open up gifts and just ask for gift cards, tuck them away in your underwear drawer, and forget that they exist. And then what you do is when 2019 rolls around, you go and you reserve all your shit because people are going to be in the poorhouse, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, right? That's you're talking about next year. What about the games coming out between now and December? Holy shit!
Yeah, you know what? For me, I mean, I'm gonna have to be very strategic with what games I get because I don't have the spendable throwaway cash I used to. So games like Spider-Man are a must. Games like Tomb Raider are a must. Games like, and thank God, and I really mean this, not to cheap out on everyone, but thank God Horizon 4 is going to be in Game Pass.
Yeah,
that's 6501, or for me, I get the collector's edition. That's $100. I don't have to spend.
I've actually pre-ordered it because obviously I want to own that anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're the racing guru of the group, so of course you're going to do that. But I mean, thankfully, like I'm not getting Call of Duty. I'm in a lot of contests. If I win it, great. Battlefield 5. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not racing out day one to buy.
I'm not buying it either.
And it's not because there's a woman on the cover. It's not because it's World War II. It's just. It's a lot of the same, and I would rather catch it on a sale for like $35 at the end of the year and then enjoy it. Because here's the thing. Battlefield 1 was fantastic, but the single-player story missions, you were done in 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then, again, I like Conquest, and I've always played Conquest, but I just don't want to play World War I Conquest. So it was a... I don't know.
Let's be honest, Boom. You got Call of Duty and Battlefield are pretty much out every year.
Yeah.
Then you got Resident Evil 2 Remake. For me, you got Overkill's The Walking Dead. You got Spider-Man. You got Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2. You got
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There's so many more games I would rather. And I'm a shooter fan. That's not. There's no bones about that. I'm a shooter fan. But there's so many more games I'd rather play that are coming out over Call of Duty and Battlefield. I wouldn't get Call of Duty this year anyway. There's no campaign. But Battlefield.
Always go with go-to games, the ones that you're going to fucking look forward to the most. It's simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's going to be on the back burner. I mean, I'm sorry. Like Devil May Cry, I'd much rather play Devil May Cry by that than Call of Duty or Battlefield. I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan. And they come out with them every year. So, I mean.
Yeah. Yep. Just wait for the sales on those. You definitely got to pick and choose. And, and then like you said, Boom, going into next year, it's like shit.
Ask for gift cards, brother.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm just glad winter's coming up so I can get all that call out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like the previous tweet earlier, Fastback, about Game Pass and that. You know what I mean? He was on about it, saying it helped you out while he was unemployed and that.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it still fucking helps you out when you are employed because you cannot afford to buy every game. You just can't do it. It's impossible.
Well, see, look, J3 just said in the chat, another one, Rage 2. I played the first one. I liked it, but the ending sucked. So it kind of turned me off. But this one looks so much better. So that's another game I want to buy.
Rage 2 is a must buy. That's a day one.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, but because we have got Game Pass. I know Supersonic Station will disagree with this because he don't fucking like it.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I know, but that $7.99 or $10 a month will help you out tremendously towards all these new games because
Forza Horizon 4 looks so good. I was actually going to buy that this year, but I remembered it's going to be in Game Pass. I was like, nope, I'll just Game Pass it until.
Well, you don't need to buy it because you're not like a massive racing fan like I am. You know what I mean? So
yeah, with Spider-Man and Shadow of Tomb Raider, you know,
that's a must. That's a must.
Right there, that's already $120. You know.
You know, I still have a feeling. Listen, I know that a lot of people got bamboozled by the marketing that went on, and I know we're talking, you know, Gamescom, and I kind of just want to mention that because you keep talking about Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
I did a story on my channel regarding Tomb Raider being announced to be going to Game Pass. I still think it's going to. Like I said, if I'm wrong, I have no problem admitting I was wrong.
Yeah.
But this story was originally reported upon by N4G back in May, and obviously we're going to get a Game Pass announcement next, probably Monday, I would imagine. Monday or Tuesday morning, we'll start seeing the tweets out there. We know Master Chief Collection is in there. We also know we have good authority that there's that Injustice 2, the Ultimate Edition, is going to be there. And I'm still holding strong that that there's gonna be a surprise announcement. They're gonna say, hey, guess what? You know, Tomb Raider is going in there because they need third-party marketing in there.
Yeah.
And they have there's no closer relationship than their own first parties. When you talk about third parties, Square Enix has a fantastic working relationship with Microsoft.
Yeah, they do. Besides Bethesda,
and Bethesda, of course. Those are like the two main ones. So I like I said, personally, I'd love to see it because it's going to sell subs and it will save me $60.
Yeah. The only issue I see, with, I don't think AAA third-party games on the scale of that are ever going to be in-game.
You know, I agree with you. I do agree with you.
We've got Rise of the Tomb Raider in Game Pass.
Subski.
Hey, Sab, what's up, brother?
Do you know the real reason why I cancelled the DazCast? Now he's fucking here as well. For fuck's sake.
Don't be disingenuous with him, sir.
I'm only messing. What's up, Broski? Been a while, man.
Yeah, what's up? I'm going to be nice to you today.
Yeah.
Be nice. Appreciate that. Plus, I'm in a good mood because Shenmue 1 and 2 came out. So
nice.
I bet you are.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
And 3 comes out on the 28th, brother.
Well, yeah, next year.
Yeah.
No, 3 isn't it? What they said it's 2019 August.
Yeah.
Holy,
bro,
dude, that's crazy. I could have sworn it was.
If it was coming out in 3 days' time, do you really think I'd be on here?
No.
I'd be in the toilet.
Yeah, you got a point, Sav.
I'd be drunk if that was the case.
When are you?
No, I'm not drunk today.
I'm not yet. Let's work on it. Beer.
You know, I was actually going to send you that, Sopsky, when I saw that, but I was like, I know he's already seen it because he's a Shenmue fan like I am.
I set my alarm to make sure I could watch that.
Yeah.
Because we had the podcast with Corey Marshall on the night before.
Yeah.
Well, not the night before, early morning, 2 o'clock in the morning it started, and then the trailer was at like 10:30 in the morning.
When I saw the Shenmue news, dude, I was like, I immediately thought of Sasuke. I was like, this dude is doing jumping jacks right now.
Landy, they showed Landy in the trailer, man.
Yeah. Oh, I love Shenmue 1 and 2.
Oh, man.
Jago, can I just ask you a question? Why are you saying "sup, bro, Sobski" when he's in the actual hangout in the chat?
I was just typing.
Just being nice.
Just being nice.
That's my evil twin.
Yeah, it's been double nice.
Or maybe I'm the evil twin.
I'm not tired tonight, Daz.
Yeah, no, Siberia is very tired. Get a crate.
All right, so real quick, Mr. Coop, I know you've been kind of quiet, sir. What are your thoughts on Gamescom?
Well, I didn't see the inside of Xbox, but I just been watching trailers.
Yeah,
you know, just all the games that we've been talking about. You know, Devil May Cry looks freaking. You know, that blew my mind. That looks amazing. That little deal they showed of Shadow of the Tomb Raider looked really good. The Metro Exodus, actually, I think that just hit today. They showed 10 minutes of gameplay
Yeah.
from Metro
Yeah.
Exodus that just, oh my gosh, that game.
So that's another one I forgot about too, Coop. God.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you've got to
Stop
remember.
reminding me.
Sick.
You've got to remember with Metro, they are unique first-person shooters compared to others.
Yeah, that game. Yeah, I mean, so many.
Yeah.
So yeah, just I'm stoked for the Master Chief Collection finally getting the enhancement. I mean, I already have the game, but stoked that it, more so that it's getting the enhancement and finally getting patched, and hopefully it'll play. And so yeah, excited for that. Yeah, just some of the trailers that another one we haven't talked about, Dying Light.
Oh man, stop it!
I didn't even know there was a Dying Light trailer at Gamescom.
Yeah, well, they've got a new what do they call it? It's basically like a battle royale mode.
Yeah, I saw that.
Come on,
still have the zombies, and it looks pretty.
Everything's a bloody battle royale now.
It's 100. It's 100 like PUBG and Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's all.
So that one looks really good. This, yeah. I mean, just basically.
What about that? The first game I was talking to you the other night, and I know you played it on PC. What was it? The one about where you're like a bounty hunter. What was that game called?
Hunt Showdown.
Hunt Showdown. Yes.
Yeah. It's fun. So really, it's
they did look good. Yeah.
Is Dying Light 2 this year?
I don't think it's this year.
That's good, dude. No, it's fine. It's fine. Push it to next summer. It's okay.
Yeah.
Get it out.
Boom is tomorrow.
February 22nd.
Game I can't buy.
This holiday is so packed.
It is.
We've got crazy.
Spider-Man coming. We've got Shadow of the Tomb Raider coming. Forza Horizon 4 coming.
If you're a Resident Evil fan, Resident Evil 2,
that's January.
You got me coming in a private DM with Primal. I
don't know if we all have access to that game, sir.
I've got early access to that.
So, anything else is coming. The dark side is coming.
Anything else, Coop?
No. Like I said, I missed the. I've just been watching some of the gameplay trailers. Yeah, I mean that was it. Those are the ones there's so many to be excited.
Don't feel bad, Coop. I missed it too, brother. I was at work. I jumped in for a second at the end of Saltiest, and where boom, there was.
Well, it's on YouTube. Just fucking rewatch it.
You gotta work, man.
All the news they showed, other than all the news could have been done in a tweet.
Yeah, could have been.
Like, it was pretty shit for a Gamescom show.
I did jump in today. Boom! I didn't say anything because I'm limited time. But you were talking about the Game Pass app.
Yeah, dude. Let me tell you something. It's really
I downloaded it. I downloaded it yesterday. I downloaded Ruiner from work.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Like I said, it's very snappy. Like you know how some apps take a lot. Especially like the Xbox app is slow. This over here is very quick. The minute you hit it, it loads up all the games there. It's a really nice looking app.
Yeah,
I wonder if they're kind of setting up to where now you're seeing a Game Pass app on your phone, and so later on it's going to lead to a game.
Of course,
Game Pass streaming service.
Yep.
So you can download some games, maybe not all games, but some.
It's a really well designed app. I mean, it's not like no basic looking app. I mean,
it's like I actually downloaded it when it was announced on the show, and I tried it out. I thought, install, your game will be ready to fucking install and all that. Turn my Xbox on in a couple of hours, and it just popped up. Installed.
I did it. I did it at work at like 1. I came home and Ruiner was installed.
I did it from my phone. Perfect for if you're out like away from home, like at work or something.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, save you time.
They should have that. They should have that just in general, so it connects to your games and apps.
Well, they probably will eventually.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that the Game Pass app works as well as it does, considering the Xbox app's so sluggish.
It is. You're absolutely right. Hey, listen, I also mentioned on the show, and I'm not sure if you guys even know about this. This is a good one for Jago. The Movies Anywhere app. is fantastic.
I heard you talking about that. I had to go like right after you mentioned that. I had to stop and go back to work, so I didn't really hear what you had to say about it.
Yeah, it works really well, man. Like I have 243 movies on Xbox that I bought.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, I went heavy digital on stuff, like all the Marvel stuff, all the horror stuff. Like my wife and I, we're like just giant movie buffs.
You got the Star Wars?
Yes, I have the Star Wars. I have the Indiana Jones collection on there. You know, like I have all like the real important ones. And I wanted to try. I saw this. What is this movies anywhere thing? What is this nonsense? And I got to tell you, just to try it out I tried it out. I was sitting waiting for my wife to come out of work, and I said, let me just try this on the phone. It works so good, dude.
Really?
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, definitely good.
Well, see, I still haven't gone. I'm kind of like,
I know.
I'm like Noof Nukem. I like my digital, so I still buy 4K Bluerays. You know,
You like your physical.
yeah, I like my
physical, Jago. Physical.
Yeah, 'cause even
physical.
Yeah, physical.
there's always compression and stuff when it comes to streaming movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like
Like,
I'm
I still
sure
buy
That's
CDs.
why I haven't gone like digital with that yet.
Hey, but Xbox is, you know, they've gotten it down pretty good.
It's awesome if there's like some like a sale where there's some stuff for free. Like I downloaded season 1 of Dragon Ball Z, for example, for free.
Oh, wow, nice.
So that's not, you can't complain at that. But
No.
Can we get a porn anywhere at?
I'm sure there is one.
I'm sure
it's called mobile. Don't think I work all day, do you?
No.
You and your Xbox.
And I get paid for it.
Oh, God.
What are your thoughts on Gamescom?
Aside from checking out the hot Julia Hardy, I enjoyed.
Hey, I know you got a couple pre-orders on those new controllers.
Nope.
Come on now.
Nope. I thought about the Black Phantom one or whatever that one was.
Yeah.
That one looked cool. The PUBG one I thought it looked okay till they said that it had PUBG engraved on it somewhere.
They said they got the silver one, right? The kind of a limited.
There is a limited one that's like till like the end of this month or sometime, but I don't know. I it's cool that they've added some more options to that design labs. Like I kind of wish they added more. I went and looked at it. They added 5 of the I can't think what the shadows colors, and then there's 5 like camos. I was hoping that there was more than just that, because it'd be kind of cool to see kind of like a green shadow or something like that. Well, they don't have green, so and most of them are like colors of controllers you can pretty much almost already get now. So I was like, I do not need any more controllers. So
I want to just bounce this off you, Coop, for a second. Do you think that it's a huge missed opportunity for Microsoft not to put consoles in that?
I don't know. I think in a way it is, but because the controllers cost, the design lab controllers cost.
They're expensive, dude.
So the console, is going to cost more, but there's going to be people that are going to want to do that though.
I mean, you can just get vinyls to put. It's not
vinyls are $11. You
could do that. And I think there's even a place somewhere on the internet that will actually do custom paint jobs and stuff for you. So you could send your console off to them; they'll custom paint it however you want it. Send it back to you.
I won't like to send my console off anyway.
Yeah, just get Xbox Pope to design me one and turn it into a skin.
Let me tell you something. You took the words right out of my mouth. Xbox Pope for my birthday last year sent me a design for Resident Evil 2, an Xbox One X. My God, if I had that controller, if I had that console, I wouldn't leave the house.
Yeah. Pope did my Scorpion one as well. Like you say, it's fucking awesome. I was actually thinking of taking it to a printing shop and getting it done, but the thing will just bubble, won't it, if I put it on?
Well, it depends. Well, it depends how you put it on.
Yeah, where it's put on.
Yeah. By the way, talking of controllers, what happened to the Elite controller that was coming out?
I think I'm waiting on that.
That was the PUBG controller that they. Man,
that pissed me off a little bit.
That's the thing about some of these rumors and stuff.
But everyone said
Yes, you're right, dude. You know what? When one source is saying it that you don't know who the person is, you're like, I'll take it with a grain of salt. This was reported by Windows Central. This is reported by a lot of people.
Every source was saying the same thing too.
Yeah.
Which made it.
Well, I read something today. I don't remember where it was at exactly, but what I read was they had planned to show it, but something happened and they pulled it from the show. I don't remember exactly what article.
No, I don't believe that.
No,
that's what I read. That's what I read.
But how hard is it to at least just show a picture of it?
I mean, it doesn't even need to work. It could just be a dummy.
Yeah, it could just be a shell. I mean,
they could have even shown a video.
You know what?
A trailer. Yeah, just show a trailer for it.
No, everyone is right on that. But I heard that there were some sort of production issues, and if they show it, people are going to be screaming if there's no release date behind it.
Pre-order.
Recent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know when
well, that may have been the same thing you had read, Boom. I just didn't dive into the article and keep reading. I just read it. Something happened and they decided not to show it, and I didn't keep reading. So
that sounds like an excuse to me.
Well, I mean, things happen. Yeah, I will say one big thing that I thought was a misstep was that no custom Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah,
big miss. Big miss.
Console.
That franchise,
console, not a Forza Horizon console.
I was going to say that too, Fastback. Every like bundled console was just a plain Xbox One X with a sticker slapped to the box with what games inside. Did you mean
Battlefield 5?
Forza Horizon 4
for the Battlefield 5
have
one. Yeah, the Battlefield 5 one was the Gold Rush was the only one.
So explain to me why is that? So Battlefield 5. In the title is Gold Rush, right?
Yes.
So that's why they did it like that. I mean,
it looks like someone smeared some shit on the controller.
If there was one game they should have did, a custom console for. It should have been Forza Horizon 4.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
definitely would.
Yeah.
If you do one, Forza Horizon 4.
Just wait till tomorrow. I'll have a 3D fucking custom Xbox because my lad's got a shitload of Hot Wheel cars, and I'm going to put them on top of my fucking console and take a picture.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
You just need to get the finger that you have and employ fucking Xbox port.
Yes, that's what they need to do.
They did.
Yeah. Like,
do you know it could actually work if they both got together? It'd be a fucking millionaire, man.
I mean, what was the last custom console they did? Was it
Gears,
right? It was Gears. Yeah.
That was fucking 2 years ago, wasn't it? Or 3 years ago?
No, they did Minecraft.
2016.
Yeah, Minecraft.
Yeah, they did
Minecraft. Minecraft. Well, that was the last one.
They're only keeping it to their biggest franchise.
Well,
Halo, Gears,
Forza Horizon?
I don't know.
It's like one of the biggest.
It is, but it doesn't make as much money as those.
Is that right? They're keeping it to their biggest franchises. What about PUBG then? Why does PUBG get
I'm gonna say this. You guys are 100% right. If you're gonna pick one title that, first of all, I thought that they were gonna do like some sort of a celebration because Forza is one of the pillars of the Microsoft brand.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put it. Yep. And after Forza Horizons 3 rampant success. Especially after the DLCs. I mean, think about. Didn't they sell like 9 million copies of that game or something? I mean, it's ridiculous. Crazy. You would think that they would want to celebrate, Forza Horizon 4 in a way that would be memorable. I think it's a terrible, terrible missed opportunity because here's the thing: you want to try and get as many Xbox One X consoles into people's homes, and I'm going to say this. There are a lot of Xbox fans, and I'm pointing to myself, and you guys can't see it. If that would have been like some sort of a, let's say, for instance, it didn't have to be crazy, decorated. It could have been just like a gloss paint, like a sports car, and just have the Forza Horizon 4, politely put on there. Everyone, including people who already own an X, would have went out and pre-ordered it.
Bro, just imagine a Ferrari red.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. As a matter of fact,
and it's glossy where it looks like metal.
Yes, that's fantastic.
The sound thing like they did in the Forza Motorsport 6.
In fact, just imagine they had like different colors for Ferrari and Lamborghini.
Oh hell yeah!
The McLaren is it? What's the cover car?
They'd be crazy. There'd be crazy people that would want to collect all of those.
Yeah. My advice is go buy the box because that's custom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just thought that was a missed opportunity, man. They should at least done Forza Horizon 4.
There was a lot of missed opportunities. Where was Crackdown 3?
Well, don't even start on Crackdown.
I thought
I don't think they're ready to. They're not going to show more than that until because it comes out in February. I don't think we're going to see that until probably
if they don't start showing something Crackdown related. It's not. It don't look good, dude. They need to show something.
They said like 2 months ago or a month ago that it was finished, and they're just polishing it.
Yeah, yeah.
So they could have showed something if that was the case.
That's what I'm saying. If they don't start show something soon,
I don't think it's coming out.
It's not. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
It'd come out, but I mean, they said it'd be ready this fall. But it would have been nice if they showed the multiplayer, because that's the question. The big question. I think we're going to get a single player. No question about it, but
the multiplayer has been confirmed. It's basically just a 5v5, and it's not the destruction is very limited to the destruction. The only thing that's destructible is the actual tower that you have to take down. So it's 5v5, and the tower, the giant tower, is destructible.
Just the one they showed.
So the whole city isn't destructible anymore.
No. Is that a joke? And that's probably why they're not really making a big deal out of it. So
listen, in the meantime, just play prototype.
They need to cancel it.
Don't be surprised if this isn't pushed up, because Phil Spencer said it wasn't going to be delayed, and it's launching the same day of 3 other heavy hitters. I wouldn't be surprised if they moved it up a month and maybe brought it out the end of January.
Yeah.
What is just like it's not going to do as well as they were expecting it to do.
No, it has a stink on it. They'll never get off.
It's going to I'm telling you now, it's going to be a huge disappointment.
I mean,
it's like Boom says. It's like Boom says. There's other heavy hitters out there. Maybe they're going to be more popular. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. They should at least release the game that they promised.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying. There's more games that people are like for than Crackdown.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Sopsky. The game has been shown a long time. It's been mismanaged, but it is what it is. I mean, I think
they showed us that game way too early with things they could never produce with a console.
But this is why Phil is kind of stepped back. This is why, like Gamescom, everybody thinks that they should show this and this and that. They're not going to do that, until like Inside Xbox is not about showing what's coming out next year or 3 months down the road. They're showing about what's recent, right?
But
So a lot of stuff we saw is recent.
They didn't have a proper game conference this year.
Well, I mean, they said before they weren't.
They said before they weren't going to do one.
They're not going to, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they're not,
I think they should have shown it, but I don't care. Even if it looked exactly the same as it did before, I don't care.
I agree. I think they should at least show the multiplayer.
Mentioned it, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Let's even mention it, saying, "Oh, we're still working hard on it."
I mean, I did see something that, when you're watching the Inside Xbox, you can see it in the background. They were showing the trailer, but that's about it.
Let's be honest. If Crackdown was to come out in 2 weeks, be honest, who would buy it over spend extra money on it? Over these other games.
I'm a huge Crackdown fan. For me, I'm very much still looking forward to the game.
Yeah, I'll still play it. Yeah, I mean, if it's fun, it's fun. Co-op.
Would you buy it, or would you play it through Game Pass?
It depends. If there was a collector's edition where it came with like an agent statue, I would actually buy it.
Bro, just imagine where you could create your own agent.
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna buy Crackdown, but it's been delayed so much.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to take the guy with
excited for it now.
Yeah,
I ain't either.
I'm going to take the half full glass rather than the half empty and say that I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. It does have a huge amount of delays. It does have a huge amount of stink to it, unfortunately. But the bottom line is this: if it looks like anything that they showed at that E3 trailer, where you're driving tanks up walls and it looks that good, it's going to be fantastic.
If it doesn't come out and surprise a bunch of people, it's not going to be a good look. It has to come out because all the delays on the crap that people's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
What my concern isn't just Crackdown 3. I really like the series, and I think if it was handled by a real AAA developer we would be getting something special. Unfortunately,
it was Sumo Digital, right?
Yeah, listen, the reason why Crackdown 3 is going to come out the way it's going to come out is because when this game was originally announced, they were fisticuffed with money.
Yeah.
The human roadblock, what the hell was his name? Terry Myerson was there, and he put the kibosh on spending money, left and right. Like I said, I heard this from an Microsoft insider that behind his back he was called the human roadblock because he vetoed everything.
Yep.
So it is possible the reason why Sumo Digital is doing it. No, again, I'm not a game developer. I can barely, write a piece of code, so I can't talk. But I'm going to say that, Sumo Digital isn't a AAA developer, and the reason why they probably got, signed on to the title is because they probably weren't expensive. And I'm not trying I'm making insults or anything.
Oh no, I agree. I agree with you, Boom. You're probably right.
I think last time they were used as a company, I think, were for the 360 version of Forza Horizon 2.
I believe you're correct. Yes.
Yeah.
They did a great job on that, though.
Yeah, they did. Yes.
Yeah,
but it's a completely different ball game making a new game and porting a different game to lower gen.
You can tell it was basically like when Bethesda gave fucking Obsidian Fallout 3 engine to make New Vegas. It was a bit better than original, but it was still
they knocked that out of the park.
Shit like that.
Yeah. And like Sopsky, on Twitter when I responded to you, because I know you were disappointed with that.
People made a bigger deal of it.
I know, and we know each other, being in podcast stuff. So I would just messing with you.
Of course, it wasn't even. Yeah, but it didn't even cross my mind, though. That's the thing.
Like Crackdown 3, everything that we've seen, the delays and stuff like that. It's kind of like, to me, it's like, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it because we'll see when it comes out, and that's all I can, all we can do,
Yeah.
So, but I get what you were saying, and I do agree that I was hoping that they would at least show the multiplayer, just kind of get people on board with it a little bit, but it is what it is,
At this point, I mean, it's so far, it's like on my backlog already, and I hadn't even bought it yet or played it yet because it's just been delayed, and I don't care. I mean, it is what it is.
But it'll be
about a game that hasn't come out yet is already on your backlog.
You got a lot more going for that.
But it just looks bad, man. They should have at least showed something.
What game would you? What game would you prefer to play? Crackdown 3 or Anthem?
Anthem.
That's my first.
That day is all about fucking Metro for me.
The cheapest.
They're both the same. They're both probably. I'm telling you.
I went to GameStop and asked them if they had a collector's edition for Anthem. I looked on GameStop.com and everywhere. They don't have a collector's edition. Because if they had a collector's edition for Anthem, something statue-wise, I was getting it day one. But they don't have anything.
Helmet. I want them to do a limited edition with a
helmet. I got the Titanfall 2 helmet. You know that. So I was like, come on, Anthem, have a collector's edition. No. Damn it.
They still might, though. I mean, it's still off before release. So there's that.
I hope so.
They will.
And if they do, I'm buying that day one.
It'd be around the right time, like within a few months for him to show off a collector's edition, I think.
Right. Honestly, Anthem is one of my most anticipated games.
Next year is going to be a really good year for games.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Chicken Corpse. Anything else?
I forgot. The Devil May Cry, the footage that they showed for that, the game looked fucking badass. Yeah. So I'm psyched for that. And like I think Coop mentioned about the Metro Exodus, some of that stuff that they kind of showed for that was pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. And then I think some of that Sea of Thieves for the Forsaken Shores that they
Forsaken Shores,
look kind of interesting, where you finally get the rowboat, and we'll see how everything plays out for that.
We got to beat the Cursed Sales DLC first, damn it.
Me and Noof, and
it'll still be there though.
But, yeah.
My microphone's really good, isn't it? I did that like fucking the foot away.
Other than that, it's I didn't expect a whole lot out of it, just because they already said they weren't doing a conference. They're just going to do that inside Xbox. I do kind of wish they, like at least showed something to Crackdown 3 just for the people that are excited for it. Because it is kind of a letdown when you talk about this game and keep talking about it, and there's rumors of.
I think we've seen more Shenmue 3 trailers now than we have Crackdown 3.
I think we have.
We have on your fucking Twitter feed.
That's great. Yeah, well,
yeah. I don't know where any sailors are, but we can look.
They're up Daz's ass.
Yeah, I'm thinking about picking that up. That Shenmue. I never played the original.
Oh my god, you've never played Shenmue 1 and 2, Corpse?
Nope.
I need to.
I'm the same. I'm in the same boat. So
I need to.
Groundbreaking. For his day, it was groundbreaking. It was awesome. It was.
I'm willing to guarantee that you will at least enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm sure it will. That's
why you might not love it like I do, but you'll at least find it. It's going to be worth the $30 for everybody.
And you can play Space Harrier in it as well.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It was groundbreaking for its time. It was really good, dude. Enjoy it.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff at that time that was pretty groundbreaking, and that was definitely one of those games. So I'll end up picking it up. I mean, hell yeah, for $30. I mean, shit for.
Now it's ready. Now you don't need to buy a Dreamcast for it. So it's readily available.
Yeah, he's got 12 Dreamcasts already.
I got 3. I have 3. One's modded, and the other 2 are left alone. So, it's just one of those games I just never. I don't know. During the Dreamcast time, I always remember seeing it, but for some reason, I just didn't know much about it, so I didn't buy it. So, but now with how having YouTube and being able to watch videos of all these different games, and then I know you're the big fan. You got all these different versions of it. It's like, oh damn it, I should check it out. So,
if you ever do play it, I need to know what you think of it.
Oh, I will. Oh yeah, for sure. You'll be the first one.
Because I need to know. Because I like to see hear the opinions of people who haven't played it yet.
Right.
Because I've played it countless times, so I know my opinion. I want to hear the opinion of someone who's going into it fresh.
Right.
Yeah. I'll definitely do the same thing too. Whenever.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. For what you said was like $30.
See, I want to get it too because I only played through Shenmue 1 and 2 maybe twice each. And it's been so long since I played them. Maybe like a new game for me, but it was awesome. Both of them were awesome.
I'm starting. I've started Shenmue 2 today. I completed Shenmue 1 yesterday.
Nice.
How long does it take?
It took me 2 days.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got a week off of work, so.
Oh damn!
It's out without sleep.
It's not like a 6-hour game. It's not a 6-hour game.
Bro, it takes a long time if you want to do everything.
Yeah.
All the exploration and all
that. Yeah. I just wanted to breeze through the story.
Okay.
Nice.
So I didn't really do everything that you could, but
so it actually would take longer if you're trying to do everything. So.
Oh yeah, it could take you 2 weeks to complete.
Like if you were trying
to put achievements in with that.
I don't even remember.
I think I've got most of the achievements.
Oh, okay, so they did put achievements in it. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, they're like 50 gamer score each.
Oh,
if you played it like a lot of people played God of War, and you're trying to like see everything, it's going to take you a couple of days.
There's stuff,
especially with working.
I think there's stuff that I haven't seen in the game yet.
Wow.
Even though I've completed it so many times, because I know there's like Adam Korolik, he's played it countless times, and his first playthrough of it with the re-release, he encountered there was like a cutscene that he'd never seen before.
Wow,
that's nice.
It's like no one's going to have the same experience playing it. It's weird.
No,
that's cool.
Because it's kind of, and it, as far as I remember, Saucy, it's kind of like the Telltale series, depending on what your action, what you respond to people, it changes the game, right?
Well, not really. It's quite, the story's linear, but
okay.
There's so much. It's like you get really invested in it. There's so much to do in the world. It's really weird. It's hard to explain because no other game that I've ever played has done it as well as Shenmue, and that's like nearly a 20-year-old game.
No, it sucked me in, dude. I mean, do all kinds of stuff in the game. The game is so lively.
That game's nearly 20 years old, and I'm nearly 21 years old.
No, you're 20 because you're only 19 last year.
19.
No, 19.
I recommend anybody who hasn't played Shenmue needs to play it.
In fact, I might do a giveaway on it actually.
Nice.
A digital giveaway.
I'll be nice to you on Twitter if I can try to win that.
Don't forget who your broski is. You ain't winning it, Daz. Fuck off.
quick shout out to Invader and Supersonic and Prophet. I haven't seen Prophet in a while.
Prophet.
Yeah, I haven't seen you guys in.
Yeah, Miss Prophet. What's up, Prophet?
So, Sopsky.
Yo.
So real quick, what have you been gaming? Well, you just told us.
Yeah.
But what were your thoughts overall as far as Gamescom? I mean, did anything?
I mean, the trailers they showed were good. It's just that I think I expected too much of the Xbox conference. I think that's a me problem more than anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a community problem.
I'm glad you said that, Fast.
Hyping all this stuff that's never got to happen, like Xbox All Access.
I mean, I think. Well, no, we're hyping that up. They've not announced it.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. You know, all these articles coming out saying, "Oh yeah, it's definitely got to be a thing. It's getting announced." Blah blah blah.
Like that, and the Elite Controller 2, and
never got to happen.
But all in all, though, I think for me at least, because we got like a new Shenmue 3 trailer.
Yeah.
I think it was better than E3 for me. But
I'm actually going to shout it out Invader and all that because my fucking chat froze. I didn't know.
you were trying to boot him?
No, I didn't know. My chat froze, mate, so I didn't know who was in chat. I thought it was just quiet.
By the way, that Resident Evil remake gameplay was sick.
Fuck yeah.
I need to get that game, man.
Yeah,
when it comes out in January, right?
Yeah.
And they showed a redesigned, William Birkin. He looks crazy, man.
Bro, that is a. Did you seen Me versus Food, the remaster versus remake thing?
Yes, I did.
That is a fucking remake.
Yes, it certainly is
a remake.
Yeah. That ain't no fucking remaster.
No, that is built from the ground up.
Yep.
And they actually talked about it at Gamescom. It kind of flew under the radar on how they're already talking about redoing 3.
What, with the same
same RE, because they're using the it's called the RE engine is what they use for 7. Yep. And they're using it for 2. And Friday the 13th last month, if you remember, Capcom sent out a tweet talking about we have an undying creature too, and there was a shot of a cardboard nemesis at the top of the stairs.
Yep. So that's all but confirming them, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think they need to remake Resident. I know they did like a remaster of it. I think they should remake the first one as well.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah. I would like. You know what I would really like to see them do. That this game goes. When you talk about Resident Evil, a lot of people don't talk about it. Code Veronica.
Yeah. Yes, Code Veronica was awesome.
That was a fantastic game.
Great game. Really great.
Played the shit out of it until I messed with my saves, and so my last save was I kind of screwed myself.
Oh no!
So I just gave up. I was like,
bullet.
Yeah, I know that. I know what you're talking about. I had that same thing happen.
Yeah.
No matter what, you're dying every time you go back into the game.
Well, is that the part when you're on the plane in the back?
That's where it screwed me. Was on the plane. I was on the plane. Yeah.
Sounds a bit like Rage and Justice.
Bro, I remember back in the day when I played Skyrim. I must have played for about 100 odd hours.
Oh god!
I saved it. I saved it right as the dragon was blowing fire into my back, and I saved it. And then every time I reloaded it, it just kept going to that. It was like an endless cycle. Yeah, I should have, man, because I used to delete all the old saves, so I always only had one save.
Right.
I used to do that too, Sofsky.
Yeah, so
well, especially in Skyrim, because if you got multiple saves in that, then it starts to fuck with the game.
Had a fucking
it makes the game chug.
It's like part of me died when I fucked up my save in that.
That's the same thing. The same situation that screwed me on the very first Fable.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fable 3 was fucking glitch. You know when you got to that sun house?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I played that on not on 360 but on PC. But when I got to Sun House, it wouldn't do out.
Was Fable 3 even released on PC?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
It was on fucking Games Windows Live. That's why that was a fucking piece of shit. Yeah. What happened is, you know, when you get to some house and you go in and you got to line all the mirrors and shit, haven't you, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it just wouldn't do it. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I googled it, and it's an actual fucking flaw in game on the PC.
Oh, did they not patch it?
No, not while I had it.
But have you completed it since then?
No.
Oh man. Well, to be
fair,
no,
because once I've done it tried it on a PC, then I got back onto the consoles and that. I've played other shit, basically. You know what I mean?
You should definitely. I think it's on. They're in Game Pass.
Oh, it is. I own it. I've got it on disc.
Oh, you should.
I've got that.
You should check them out eventually when if like on a rainy day or something. You should check them out.
Yeah. But I've also got a backlog to check out on a rainy day as well, basically. No, I've got it on physical. I've got it on physical. I can play it whenever I want. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just saying that really pissed me off because you got that fucking far in it, and I took that fucking dog left, right, up and down everywhere. You know, I've been looking for shit.
That's quite far in as well.
Yeah, exactly. Right, piss take.
Yeah, Fable 3 was good.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favourites.
Yet you didn't complete it.
Anything else as far Gamescom, Sobski?
Not really.
Yeah.
Oh, did I mention the Shenmue 3 trailer?
No.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, well there was a Shenmue 3 trailer. It was really good.
Really?
Jago, what are your thoughts on
sir. Well, I'm kind of like Coop. I didn't actually get to see it. I didn't actually get to see much of it. I was just trying to catch up yesterday, and I thought the Game Pass app was pretty cool, so I downloaded that. I thought it was cool, and just all the few trailers. I saw the Devil May Cry one. I saw the Cursed, Cursed
Forsaken
Shores. Forsaken Shores. Yeah, I saw that. My biggest thing was just what really got me. I called it on Monday night. I said on the Game.Z podcast that they weren't going to do anything special. I knew they weren't going to because they blew their load at E3 already. You know what I'm saying? It's they just going to
blow their load big time.
Yeah,
and that's what E3 is for. So
yeah. I knew they weren't going to do anything special. I was hoping they would surprise us with something special, but I mean they did.
I mean they did have that. They had that thing under wraps saying new reveal tomorrow. That was just the PUBG controller, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Why the fuck? I thought that was the Elite controller, man.
My biggest thing, though, my biggest thing about it was I just thought they could have at least had a Forza Horizon 4. Like I've already said, Forza Horizon 4 custom console.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
Why would there's literally no reason.
They missed a golden opportunity with that because that would have sold.
But why? I don't understand why they would have a PUBG console over a Forza console.
That PUBG console was just left on the windowsill for the sun to fucking hit it.
That was my biggest gripe. Or a Shadow of the Tomb Raider custom console.
That would have been sick with the circle with the eclipse on the top.
Especially if that goes in Game Pass. So
yeah, I mean, come on, man. I mean,
I can't see how that won't go in Game Pass.
It makes sense. I think they. I think was that image that they. Have you seen the image?
Yeah, of them right now underneath the sign. Yeah, that's where I did the story.
But is that official? Is that official? Was that from an official trailer? Or something?
Yeah, no. What you see again? It's one of those marketing, those questionable marketing moves. You see, the game they show both Tomb Raiders. They show the second one.
Oh yeah,
available now, and right next to it they show Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but they're both underneath the sign that for Game Pass. So it's a really misleading marketing tool.
That's not misleading. That's just lying.
I agree.
I said something. Somebody was talking about it on Twitter, and I was like, most people that are walking through Gamescom and see that say Game Pass, Rise of the Tomb Raider available now, and then Shadow Tomb Raider right beside it. What are you going to think that means?
Yeah,
that Shadow Tomb Raider is coming to Game Pass when it's underneath the Game Pass sign in Rise of Tomb Raider's in Game Pass.
Yeah, exactly. Which again, at this point, they didn't make an announcement, but that does not mean that next week or the following week, because remember, Rage and Doom were put in the middle of the month, right?
Yeah.
So they've done that before, where other games have just popped in there. Oh, you know, I see it on Twitter. Such and such just added to Game Pass. So it would not surprise me if this is they're holding back the announcement. You know, maybe they're afraid that people are going to pull their pre-orders.
Yeah, that's a good point. That.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, Crap chimed in after I was, and I didn't even start the thread, but I chimed in, and then Crap said, "We all know Crap Gamer." He chimed in and said, "Well, you didn't see the bottom of the picture. It was obvious that it wasn't." But most people,
no, it wasn't obvious at all. It was not. It was misleading.
Well, see, I didn't see it, so all I saw was what we're talking about. I was like, if most people see that big Game Pass sign, they see Rise of the Tomb Raider in Game Pass and Shadow of the Tomb Raider beside it, and they're not really paying attention because they're at Gamescom, they're going to go, oh, yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider's coming to Game Pass, and walk on.
Why would it be in the Game Pass trailer if it wasn't?
In all honesty, the pictures of that, what we saw, wasn't exactly crystal clear.
No, it's legit.
Yeah, it looked like it could be photoshopped it out.
I actually had pictures of that 24 hours. I had that exact picture, clear as day, 24 hours before Gamescom, which is I had one of. So
was it like a screenshot from a trailer that they officially showed, or?
No, this was on the show floor. This was literally on the show floor where it was a giant, and I mean giant Game Pass sign that was neon.
Yep. Yeah,
and right underneath it, they showed both Tomb Raiders. Literally, Rise of the Tomb Raider available now, and then right next to it, there was Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So
that's not a mistake. That's not a mistake.
Yeah,
I think
over top of other one like available now and nothing over top of other one.
Look, we're talking about it. I think that's what they want us to do.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but it's also false advertising and the tease at the same time.
How do you know it's false?
Misleading as hell.
How do you know it's false advertising?
Because they've led you to believe something that they want you to believe not's going to happen, and then it might happen.
Yeah, but that's
I
not
reckon it's
advertising.
photoshopped to fuck, man. Because if it were real, why haven't we got a screenshot of it since?
Yeah, or even
someone would have fucking spotted it. It's not like there's not enough people going there.
But if you look at a picture, like I'm looking at one right now, and they show Game Pass, but behind it they kind of showed they showed Devil May Cry, Metro, they show Shadow of Tomb Raider, I think Division 2, and then you see State of K2. So I mean, if someone took a picture at the right angle, it makes it look like, that
the picture I saw, it was from a dodgy angle and it was like blurry as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Daz, I'm sending you the picture right now into the into the DM so you could see it. You can forward it to everybody.
Okay.
Like I was saying earlier, anyway, I just don't think day one AAA games like that are ever going to be a part of Game Pass.
I think they have to be. I
don't think they've got to be though, because they've got to cost too much to get them in there. You've got to. Who is it that developing it? Crystal Dynamics or whoever. They've got to want.
They're going to want big bucks
money.
You're
absolutely in there because of how many sales it could bleed them.
You know what though? Here's the thing though. If you recall an interview during E3 that Phil Spencer had, I don't know if it was WC Tech that was the one that was doing the interview. He said, and I quote, "Sales were surprisingly a lot higher than they initially anticipated with Game Pass."
Yeah.
So even though people were have Game Pass, Sea of Thieves was selling. State of K2 was selling.
Well, that's because of that 10% off you get when you
absolutely.
Which I'm going to use. I'm going to use it.
So
I've got 2 months Game Pass. So
it's definitely worth it. Again, I don't know, but I know this for sure. Phil Spencer, when they were talking about Game Pass, said that he was committed to getting third-party support to get them in there day one. Those are his words.
Yeah.
So, again, I don't know if it's going to happen. It certainly would be a big boost to Game Pass, and I guarantee you subscription numbers would go through the roof.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
I'd fucking love it to be true. I'd love fucking Shadow of Tomb Raider and that Metro Exodus.
Well, I've just seen Booms.
I'd love them to be on. I'd definitely get a fucking constant sub for that.
Yeah, I've just seen Booms'
being
picture.
Possible because it's got to cost them too much.
It's the first picture I've seen without an arrow around it.
Mm-hmm. See, it's legit.
It's a big risk.
That's right from the show floor, dude.
Yeah. Can you forward it to the W.D.F.C DM?
Yeah.
So I could see appreciate it.
Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it, Boom?
Yeah, you can do it, brother, if you don't mind.
Where'd you get that screenshot from, by the way?
That was sent to me by Z Black Raven. He sends me tons of stuff. That guy.
It's the informative person of the community.
Yeah. Streaming a lot of on the chats and stuff.
Yeah, it's Z Black Raven. I constantly get stuff from him. I mean, I don't know where he finds it, but he goes through Reddit. He goes through all these different chat sites, and usually his stuff is 100% legit. Like when he sent me the picture, that's why I did the story. I'm like, okay, this has definitely happened because I pulled a story that N4G did back in May where they had an insider. You know, you never know who these insiders are. They could be the janitor for all you know, right? Said that that they had on good authority that because Microsoft helped with development dollars on Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that it was coming to Game Pass. So again, the game does not come out for another 3 weeks, so we don't know. There could be some sort of a surprise announcement, but for me, I really would like it to show up there.
Yeah.
There you go, send lads.
Just got it.
Like real quick on as far as the Game Pass and AAA third party. When I look at like Bethesda, like what they're doing with Xbox, and they threw Doom in there and Rage, and we have Fallout 4. I think they're putting their games in there, and even though those games are older, but they're testing the waters of Game Pass.
Yes,
and as a marketing thing for the next games.
Yeah, and then also marketing for
Ubisoft did it, didn't they, with Division?
The thing is, with Game Pass, I think it's a test what they're doing because it's only fucking new. It's still a baby thing that's going on. I think they're finding a lot more.
It's going to be a fully fledged program for next generation.
Yeah, that's what they're.
And they, like Boom brought up, the Sea of Thieves and State of K2 surprised people. They were successful, even though they were in Game Pass, but they still sold very well. And
did they release the sales figures for that? Because they could just say that it released higher than their expectations.
I mean, it's
they were in the NPD top 10.
Yeah, State of K2.
Yeah, but for a new release, that's not out of the ordinary.
No, not necessarily, but you got to remember this is supposed to be a shitty AA game.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I'm saying? And
they weren't big budget games. And nobody expected.
Well, I think it depends on game, and what deal can be struck with these developers. It's like you never got to get a game like Red Dead Redemption in there.
No,
that's all I'm saying. You're not got to get shit like that.
But it's not a far fetch for Shadow of Tomb Raider because you got the last one. It did well, right, on Xbox, but overall, along with PS4, it sold about 7 million. So I mean, those numbers are nice, but if they can make a little bit extra, maybe they sell 3 to 5 million on Xbox and plus a little bit of Game Pass money. I think it helps.
It just depends on how much Microsoft are willing to pay out to get games like that.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this picture now. When I chimed in on that thread yesterday on Twitter, Crap said there was something underneath that told you that Shadow of Tomb Raider was not coming to Game Pass. There's nothing underneath that.
There's nothing there, dude.
No, there's nothing.
But then why would they have it in there? Why would they have it in the Game Pass on the Game Pass image? Or whatever?
That is misleading as hell, right there.
And then say, sorry, it ain't really coming to Game Pass.
Well, I don't know because the Rise of the Tomb Raider says available now, but it doesn't say anything on Shadow of Tomb Raider. So,
but they're side by side fastback under Game Pass. That's so misleading.
We might be onto something. We might hear something soon. So.
That is misleading as hell.
I got news for you. I'm going to say this. You know what? I don't know how many people are listening, but if I'm right, I'm going to tell you this. Crap Gamer will be doing a public apology live on the air.
Yeah, I'll apologize.
No, I mean, and
he's going to change the subject, not apologize.
Crab's he's great, but as soon as I put that in, because I've played, me and Steve Court played CC with him not too long ago. We played Star Trek VR with him. And Mooch Crap are they're good guys.
Yeah, they are, absolutely.
But he chimed in. He's like, no, there was something on it, and I hadn't seen the whole picture because it was kind of cut off. He's like, no, there's something underneath it that explains that Shadow Tomb Raider is not coming to Game Pass, but you can clearly see in that picture that's at the bottom of the floor. Those two pictures. There's nothing else underneath there.
Look again, I don't know anything, but if you look at the picture, and again, I'm not a rocket scientist by any stretch of the truth. Where it says Rise of the Tomb Raider, it says available now. You see the words available now?
Yep.
Right next to it, there's a space.
It's Shadow.
There's a space where Shadow of the Tomb Raider is right above it, where they could have easily lit it up that says available now, right? So there's a space there for that, for the possibility of that going into Game Pass again.
Well, they could have had. They could have had like coming soon or something.
Yes,
exactly,
absolutely,
exactly.
for sure.
Or if it wasn't on Game Pass, they should say order now.
Well, you got to understand too. They also probably want to wait for Square Enix to bring that out. Announce that. Maybe they want to let them announce it first, or kind of around the same time. So,
it's possible. Sure.
Yeah. Well, I guess did we get everybody on game as far as
Gamescom?
Yeah,
it's a really good fucking topic. That was a really good show.
Boo, you have anything else that?
How long's this show been going?
Almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours.
Really 2 hours.
Sub came in about an hour into it.
I didn't know that, did I? Because of a chat froze.
My thoughts. I did enjoy what I saw from the show. Yeah, I like gameplay, and I like to see all kinds of games. I like the multiplayer stuff. So the first one, the Hunt Showdown, I thought that was interesting. And I remember Coop had played that on PC with the HTK, so that's something that I might look at. I love game preview. I played the shit out of Ark. We Happy Few. I played PUBG. I like PUBG, and I look forward to jumping in there with Daz later on.
Do you think that's going to be ready? Do you think that's going to be ready when they?
It's got achievements. It's ready.
It'll be ready. I mean,
bro, they need like
it's always gonna. It's gonna need more polish. They're gonna have to continue supporting it, but it's not the best looking game, but it's still fun with friends and stuff like that. I think.
It's fun with friends, but the shopping aspect for 30 minutes of the match gets them on damn nerves.
Yeah, Old Navy. It's like going to Old Navy.
Old Navy.
But and I enjoyed the Metro and the Devil May Cry. And one thing, real quick on Devil May Cry, when I watched that, it reminds me of what Scalebound was trying to do, because what's his name? He reminds me of the character from Scalebound, but he's a better version. Like I like the way
it's like they merged the two.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were trying to, like what's the name from Scale was trying to capture that magic from Devil May Cry.
So much potential. How long would we have had Scalebound if it didn't get cancelled? Like a year?
I'd have it.
Oh, yeah,
how long would we have had it by now?
But how long?
Oh, if it's who would have, that's one of the reasons I got the Xbox.
Yeah.
They should kickstart that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Platinum should kickstart.
But overall, I enjoyed it. I like the controllers. I'm still, now that I'm back to work and I can afford gaming, I do want to get an X, and I wish the Forza Horizon 4
going to give it to you.
Had come out, and that would have been
going to give it to you.
And that would have been a great first X for me to get. But so as far as the bundles, I'm looking at Fallout 76 because there's no point in buying the Forza Horizon 4 one because I'll play them Game Pass.
Yeah,
the Fallout 76 bundle, that's the one I'm kind of looking at, and maybe I'll kind of take a look at some of the custom controllers and stuff like that. So. Hopefully this holiday.
You must have an high-paid job, Fastback.
I I tell you what, I'm happy. I've kind of got that.
He's a gigolo.
Look, I did 20 years in aviation.
He's a prostitute. His new job's a prostitute.
Well, you know, that's what you got to do.
If I was to become a prostitute, mate, I'd have money for the X in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, basically, because you won't make any business at all.
But
listen,
yeah, I
mate,
mean, after
this Polish sausage.
20 years,
Chipolatas, more like.
no, it's only Xbox for men. But no, I'm happy and I'm ready to get into the X and get some 4K going and get a 4K TV. So
you won't be disappointed, Fastback.
I'm ready to do it this holiday. So yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be happening. But yeah, overall, I was pretty satisfied. I didn't really expect much, and some of the rumors that were going around, it's like, whatever inside Xbox shows me, that's what they show, and I'm not gonna expect anything more. So
I'm gonna say one thing, Fastback. If they want to keep pushing custom controllers on the control design lab, or make controllers but not consoles. If they want me to spend $80 or $90 for the design lab controllers,
70 or so.
Yeah, if you want to make on it costs.
Make it where you can upload your own picture that they put on the controller.
Yeah, but then you're going to get loads of dick controllers.
Well, I wouldn't get a dick controller, Sopsky. I would put what I wanted on a controller. They make it and send it to me. I would buy.
Say if you could put your gamer pick on it.
Yeah, like Mr. Cool. Boomstick or your Fastback or mine. So you can actually have that on a controller.
That'd look really odd, like a circle picture of just in the middle.
Well, I mean, leave the logistics to them.
Offset it. I mean, you could not just have it centered like
the side.
Yeah, like the NFL controllers that they got. That's what I'm saying. All the teams have got their logos in the same spot. They kind of offset them.
I'm saying you tell kind of different. You say what you want on the controller. Say I put my Jago my icon up there. Leave the logistics to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and as far as the custom consoles and design lab, it probably costs more for them as far as having to do that the way they do.
I'm sure it would,
I mean, you produce all these different colors, and it's just a matter of putting them together.
A lot more going there to do, but
I mean, I know why they haven't done it, but I mean, that'd be a cool. I mean, even if they charge you a little extra, I would actually do it.
Yeah.
Actually, here's a question now. Do you think with the next generation Xbox, we're actually going to get a new controller? Or do you think it's just going to be like updates for this one?
I think it's going to be updates. I agree. I don't think they need to change it. It's the world's most perfect.
It's already changed. The controller's changed a lot from when the Xbox One released to now.
Maybe that's when we'll hear about the Elite 2.
Hopefully they can make it a bit more sturdier.
Yeah, I want better build quality.
Yeah.
But other than that, that Elite 2 was supposed to have an inbuilt battery and shit.
Oh, really?
No. No.
And a USB-C
charger. Quick shout out to Game Buffet and Eternal Shaddai.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you guys. So definitely we'll end it with you, Boom. What are your final thoughts? As far
Food's here. For fuck's sake, what's he doing here? Twat.
I don't fucking know.
What was that, brother?
What were as far as your final thoughts as far as Gamescom, and also too, I was wondering as far as that the all access Xbox deal, is that a legit thing?
We're hearing more and more about it. I'm actually doing a big piece on it tomorrow on Breakfast at Boom. I was able to get my hands on some stuff that Windows Central just put out. It's legit. It's a legit thing. It's going to be like the basically like a cell phone kind of a thing. And according to what Windows Central is saying, after the 2 years, that Xbox is yours. There's no returning it.
That's really good. That's dope.
Did you read the same article I did, Boom? I read something. It was like $35 a month for 24 months.
It's $24.99
for
it's $22 for an Xbox One S a month for 2 years, and you get live and you get Game Pass as well as the console.
Well, what was the article I read? It said it was going to be $35 a month. I read something about that.
It actually ends up cheaper if you were to do that than if you were to buy it.
Correct. Yeah, you actually wind up saving up to if you get the X, you wind up saving almost $120,
which is insane.
I'd like to know another thing as well. It's like a mobile contract.
Yeah, it is exactly like it. Yeah.
If it fucks up, can you take it back to the shop and get a replacement?
Well, I think you'd have to pay like an extra.
Yeah, $50. Yeah, it's like I just got my new phone because I smashed the fuck out of it. But because it was under
warranty on it, you know.
Yeah, because it was under contract, I had to pay $50. It's like no claims on the fucking car.
Do you get? I mean, with a new console, do you get like a 2-year warranty anyway? Don't you?
I know you get at least a year.
Yeah,
you get at least a year.
I mean, maybe they'll ask you to pay like a $25 up front for an extra year's.
I'm sure they probably will. Yeah.
Which is
or if in the UK, get our elite fucking contract bullshit foo game and that, and then spend an extra. It's like, mate, it's every time you buy your fucking headset from game, they go, "Would you like to cover that for an extra £5 or £10?" I'm like, no, because it's guaranteed for a year. But then just look at me gone out. You know, I'm like, you're just trying to get fucking more money out of us, man.
No, if you ask me, that deal's a rip-off if you work it out, though, because the console's worth, $500? And then who pays $120 for Game Pass for a year? Nobody. Most people.
Well, I mean, you have to get it on sale, but they're just going on based on regular manufacturer, pricing.
It's a good way to get people in, but it's like catalog prices to me. It's like you're getting charged. It's like Bright House prices.
Because Bright House you pay APR.
Yeah, it's like me. It's like Broski knows I've got my X off the catalogue, which I've nearly paid up. Broski, I've only got 2 weeks, two more months left, and it's paid up, man.
I got the Xbox One X on that very.co.uk, and I paid that off already.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Well, you probably earn more than I.
But I think it's a good deal. It's good value.
I got to pay out than you.
Yeah, true.
For somebody that doesn't have $500, $400.
It's good. Yeah. But what if your situation changes, you lose your job or whatever, and you got to go on benefits and you can't afford the payments? Then what happens?
You lose your console. You got to take it back.
But then, Dad, you'll have to go to the job centre and say, "Can I have some money because I have to pay off this Xbox One?"
Yeah, I know, but that's not going to happen to me, is it? I'm just saying for these people that are going to do it. You know what I mean? What if their financial situations change? They're fucked.
That's like anything else. That's what you think Microsoft had to figure out, man.
Yeah,
something to have to put in their contract.
They're gonna have you'll have to send it back or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I mean, even then, like with the phone contract, it'll be exactly the same. You have to.
They'll pack you a return box inside the Xbox.
Yeah, you'll just end up with debt letters from fucking so-and-so saying, it's been forwarded, your debt's been forwarded to this.
I reckon loads of people have got to rip them off. They've got to fucking open
Well, of course they're going to. Of course they're going to.
Bro, I mean, I've done it a few times where I've got a warranty on. I've got the extra security for my phones, and I've said that it had been stolen. And I got a new phone.
But what he really did is switcheroo it from Tesco.
The Tesco switcheroo.
I don't steal. I just get free stuff.
It's a switcheroo. It's not stealing.
because then
switcheroo is a thing.
No, because the phone gets blocked in England, but in Poland it still works. So I sell it to my cousin.
Oh, okay.
Switch your country.
Switch your country.
I did that. I did that 3 times.
Switch your country.
Well, you know what I'm saying, though? If you agree to a 2-year contract or whatever, and your circumstances change, and you can't afford to pay them repayments, you know what I mean? To a law-abiding citizen that is going to panic like fuck, what are they going to do?
Who are Microsoft got to send to your door anyway to demand this money back off you?
Yeah, you got to get fucking Bill Gates himself.
Bro,
Phil Spencer will be there with his white gloves and take it back. Don't worry.
He's going to say, "Please."
Yeah, he's got to have his gloves took off him. And
I'm going to put a token meter in your house.
AC Bongo's going to Dad's door and say, "Give me that shit back, ex-cocks."
He's going to give it to you.
So, Boom, any more last-minute thoughts as far as... I know, you know, because you're going to be on this subject tomorrow. So,
yeah, no, I think that, like I said, we pretty much broke it down. I'll go into more specific detail of why I think it's going to be the biggest thing in gaming. But you know, I thought Gamescom. Well, you know, like I said, say what you want about the Xbox show. I would give it a B. If I was rating it, I thought it was one of the better ones, but I was more impressed with all of the gameplay for all of the titles that I was able to see. So I walked away happy.
Yeah, if you're thinking about Gamescom as a whole, it was a really good Gamescom.
All I've got to say anyway is that at least Xbox did something, you know, where with Sony. They didn't even bother, did they?
I mean, they've got
Sony doesn't do
that.
So
Sony
they don't need it.
Do it.
And I guess they're going to be
Spider-Man coming September 7th.
Be at Paris and then PSX.
Yeah, and they're doing the Paris Game Show, and they're doing Tokyo Game. Is it
Tokyo? Yeah,
Tokyo, Paris Games Week.
Yeah,
I think Tokyo Game Show, and then the Game Awards. They're going to show loads of shit that Xbox they've only had one press conference this year. Yeah. Sony are going to have like 3 by the end.
But I mean, that's the whole point of Inside Xbox. So whatever we sent, you know, that they're going to use that.
Yeah, but then you said that not to expect anything from Inside Xbox.
Well, I mean, not normally. They're going to show you, like, I'm sure January. You know, maybe if they push back Crackdown 3, maybe we'll see Inside Xbox where Crackdown 3 is the main game that they, you know, talk about. So
I'll say this: it was a step up from last year because at least they were standing this year, not sitting down on couches.
And then they showed a lot of gameplay. You know, last year they really as.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to cut this short, but I have to get up super early.
No.
Yeah, we're better out. Boom, just give a quick outro before you leave, sir.
Oh yeah, well, listen. First of all, it was great. This is my first episode on the show. I had a really great time. It is a lot of fun just laying back and just talking about a subject and going to town. Everyone on the panel, I'm good friends with. I'm you know, like I said, it was an absolute blast. If you're interested and you want to check out my channel, there's no clickbait. There's no nonsense. There's no drama. It's just a guy who has 40 years worth of gaming experience and just still loves gaming after all this time. Check out Double Barrel Gaming on YouTube. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, it's at Mr. Boomstick XL. My DM is open to everyone. If you want to message me, please, let's talk games. And check, you know, and again, if you want to check out the show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, is going to be the standard, Breakfast with Boom, which happens every Friday morning. And I just launched a new show with the Welsh Gamer. Yeah, the Welsh Gamer, which is Thursdays.
Who likes nipples?
Yeah, who likes nipples and eye patches, by the way. And that's Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is the Xbox Factor podcast, which is just basically an Xbox show. I want to thank the chat for everyone, you know, hanging out and BSing, and of course the panel.
Boom, thank you very much for taking your time out of, you know.
No, it's not taking my time at all. This was great, dude. I had an absolute blast.
Boom, do you have a PlayStation by any chance?
I have everything, dude. I have PS4.
You should do a PlayStation show as well.
You know, I could, but you know what? There's only so much time in a week.
You can alternate.
Well, that's what Breakfast is Boom for. It's multiply.
So, hey guys, have a great night. Thank you again for the invite. I had a blast, and everone enjoy the rest of your evening.
You too. Cheers, Boom.
Be good, Boom.
Thank you, sir.
Catch you later, Mom.
Mr. Stinking Corpse, do your I'm sorry. We'll go Sopsky.
What's
Well, both begin with an S.
that all about?
Yeah, isn't it? Fuck you, Stinky. We'll go with Sopsky first. That's nice.
He's like, no, you're just too long. We'll go to someone
Sopsky. No.
Sorry, what?
No, Sopsky, go ahead.
You can catch me on Twitter at Sobsky117.
And Tesco's with a switcheroo.
Yeah, whenever I'm switching a controller. Yeah. I've actually done that. I did that 2 weeks ago, by the way.
Again,
it works every time. It works, and I've done it where it's like the same people serving me, but they can't prove that I'm bullshitting, so they have to do it. Otherwise, I'll call a ruckus. I'll cause a ruckus. And
yes.
So,
I
was going to say DazCast, but that's been cancelled.
It's on hold. It's on hold.
It's on hold.
Oh, so you've changed your mind again.
Just wait for that. I'll talk about that.
You just never know.
Right, so maybe you'll catch me on the DazCast sometime. Maybe
you will at some point.
You can catch me on the Game Buffet show, which is on Food's channel, obviously called Game Buffet.
That's stupid o'clock in the morning.
Well, yeah, but I'm very proud of the last show we did with Corey Marshall and Adam Horlick.
Hey, you guys have been, doing pretty good as far as some of these interviews and Seamus Black.
I was fanboying, man.
Yeah, that's
think
awesome.
of a woman, they like celebrities and shit. Their biggest celebrity is what I was like.
Yeah.
Like say if someone was talking to the celebrity they wanted to talk to the most forever. That's what I was like with Corey Marshall. It's crazy. It was a good interview as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can catch me on there too.
I appreciate you jumping in, Definitely it's been a while, so
yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys. It's been a while, yeah.
But I respect you, even though
I miss you guys.
Disingenuous and
Sure, Jake, at least don't cry when a podcast.
I'm not crying.
Not yet. No.
Just don't fuck with me on Twitter again because I've got
I really miss you guys.
I've got people who will do you.
I know, yeah.
People who do you. All right.
The Polish mafia.
Polish porn mafia.
That was funny, man. People made a bigger deal of it.
I know, yeah.
Like it wasn't even an argument. It was.
I know. That's why me and you didn't even go back and forth about it. I saw your response. I'm like, okay,
It was a good argument. Well, it wasn't an argument. It was a good little discussion as well.
Yeah,
I like having discussions with people.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we all have our opinions, and I respect everybody's opinions, and I don't take anything away from anybody. How they feel about a game and this and that. And I'm like, who the fuck cares? It's not that I don't care about your opinion. To me, it's more about just don't be so serious about it. Have fun in this gaming hobby that we all love. So it's
not, it's all right to argue about it.
Anybody, but some people take it out of proportion and assume it's this and that. It's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not going to go back and forth with people. So.
I mean, I don't even block. I don't block it. I've not got anyone blocked on Twitter. Because
I don't hardly ever block people, but I just don't want to. If it's someone that I don't see eye to eye, and and I'm never really. I don't even conversate with that person anymore, and I'm not. Because I have you guys and guys from NOG and many other people. I don't have a problem with talking and just kind of BS and just having fun.
Yeah.
But if someone wants to come back at me and try to accuse me of something, try to bring,
Yeah, I'd never class us ever having an argument.
Yeah,
it's never an argument.
I don't even do it in real life. Why the fuck I'm gonna do it on Twitter? It's like,
well, the last one I blocked, who shall remain nameless. I haven't missed him at all, and he deserves to be blocked.
And it's sad that recently, I'm not gonna say who, what, but sometimes people take things too serious, and they cause drama on Twitter.
Yeah,
and it caused people who have been friends for years, and then it's gone, and it's sad to see that, and that's why the whole deal about W.D.F.C. is like, who the fuck cares? Don't take some of the shit so seriously. Bro, sometimes you're gonna have disagreements, and the best thing to do is mute and block.
Every reply you reply to my tweets with is always WDFC just.
Yeah, to me it's a joke. I just like to have fun. You know, it's like
that's not the reply put in my DM. Fastback though.
The only person I'd argue with is Daz.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
We always enjoy.
It's like a brotherly love.
That's just taking the piss. That's not a proper argument.
Yeah. We rip each other all the time, but it's only a good laugh, isn't it? You know.
It was nice talking to you guys again. Anyway,
definitely.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while.
Jago.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What the fuck is that?
I'm going to listen to Jago while I have a piss.
The stutter. You didn't ask me a question.
Yeah.
Where can we find you? And,
okay.
what's next for you? And you know.
Well, next for me is work tomorrow doing hardwood, and it sucks ass. But anyway,
Hey, it's money.
God, wish I could retire.
Hopefully everything works out for you, man. I know.
I mean, you've only got like 2 years before you can retire, right?
Whatever.
After tomorrow, after his
I'll be working until I'm 70 years old, bro. Come on. They can find me on here whenever. I was surprised, WD.F.C was nice. Holy shit.
I got my legs back under me, so I'm fine now after work, and I'm like, yeah. So,
I was more than willing to jump on with you guys, man, because I missed talking to everybody here. But you can find me here.
Changed, by the way.
Mine?
No, because the WD.F.C. I remember it was
6 before.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, yeah. No, the only reason is because my schedule at work. So I get off at 4:30. Yeah, now I get off at 4:30 Central Time. So by the time I get home, and if I pick up my daughter, I'm not going to get home by 5 p.m.
Rushing too much to try.
That's what I figure. That's cool.
We'll probably we start around the same time like we did.
Nice.
Works out better for me anyway. The later it is, like 7's perfect.
Yeah, me too.
It works out better no, it doesn't, Daz, because you're always saying you don't want to be on the game late. Stop talking shit.
Yeah, but that's at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. This is at midnight.
Hey, this thing like Corpse Cast. What time is it when it starts?
yeah, that's what I mean.
You're always
a 24-hour one
too. It's like
24 hour.
Yeah, I don't want to deliberately stay up until 2-3 in the morning if I don't fucking have to, broski.
No,
yes,
but you can. Anyway, you can find me here. You can find me on the DazCast whenever it comes back. You can find me on the Game Doses podcast on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram,
yes, sir.
All those at the same name.
Xbox, PlayStation.
Yeah, Xbox.
Not PlayStation, though.
Not PlayStation, they're assholes. It's Tuscany 34 on PlayStation.
What? Okay. Yeah. All right. Sticky Corpse.
Finally. You sure you don't want to go with somebody else?
I gotta try to go in order,
That's fine. That's fine. I just give you shit. You can find me on Xbox, Twitter, and YouTube at Stinging Corpse. Mondays, of course, on the Game Doses podcast. Tuesdays
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you still make it, don't you, Daz?
Well, I've got to go Spinals there.
Okay.
Why not enough for you? Daz, am I not enough for you anymore?
Yeah.
Hey?
Am I not enough for you anymore? Do I have to have tits?
Sure, you fucking
probably help.
You gotta have more than tits.
Yeah. Got to have money.
Tuesdays, Retro Renegades with J-Dub's Graphic God, Supersonic Station, and UK Dazarus. And of course, like everyone else has said that whenever DazCast comes back off of hold, then definitely be on there. And then of course Thursdays on the WD.F.C because who the fuck cares? And then PlayStation X Stinkin' X, and then seems to be Saturdays kind of thing when I randomly do Corpse Cast, which I plan on the next one. It's going to be an early one, and we're going to have the DazCast people on it. So
yes,
it's just a matter of working that out. And then there's another podcast in the works that'll be coming next month that I can't talk about.
What's that called? The SuPRcooPR
specifically. So do what?
SuPRcooPR.
The SuPRcooPR.
That's what the DazCast is going to be called when it comes back.
The DazCast will always be the DazCast.
Bro, I'm going to do I'm going to do a podcast every Wednesday now.
Yeah, but then I'll want royalties
11
for you
PM.
ripping my fucking shit off.
No, it ain't. It's bloody every. What about
No, it
Corpse
ain't.
I don't know.
so-
Dad's will change it. He'll change it to Primocast real quick if she says.
Porncast. Yeah,
Guys,
awesome.
you need to fly to America and get some of that poon, man.
Did you actually? Yeah, I know I do. Yeah, you're not kidding. Have you all noticed since the DazCast come out, everyone's fucking named their podcast the Cast? have you noticed that shit?
Hey, it's
started a trend.
It's just homage to the first. I mean, it's
Right.
Daz, I swear I gave you that idea.
No, it was Dirty J that did it, and he
Yeah.
said, "Yeah, it was a good idea."
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty J did that.
Either way, I was part of it. I was
Yeah, you
He
were
was. Yeah.
somewhere.
So, yeah.
Right, anyway, stop fucking bitching like it's fucking all dead and gloom and done it, ain't it?
Yeah, it ain't
Bitching is
It
what I
ain't-
do
yeah, it's-
best.
We noticed.
Yeah, it'll be
DazCast are
back.
coming back, and you know it.
It'll be
It
back.
is. It is.
It'll be back, even if we have to start another one and just call it that and make
The
Daz
Subscast.
show up.
Yes, yes. We're gonna start DazCast without Dash.
Hey, you know who? You know
It
who?
won't be a DazCast, will it?
We're missing some dirtiness. Where is?
Oh, do you know, you fucking lot are winding me
Fucking
up. I'm
dirty
cracking the beer open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Coop-
trumpet.
Beer.
Coop, are you still
Yeah.
there?
I'm here.
Are you playing No Man's Sky?
No,
He's
man.
on VR. He's on VR.
Oh,
It's on a podcast.
Podcasting in virtual reality.
It's on a cast.
VR cast.
VR cast.
yeah, brother. Hey, it's been a long time, so definitely got to get on some No Man's Sky with you.
Yeah.
But so can we find you, sir?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the
In
best
the
answer.
gutter.
Sometimes on WD.F.C,
That was
Sometimes
funny.
here, sometimes there.
Xbox, PlayStation,
Xbox, all that shit. Yep.
maybe
I'm there.
something on Friday.
Yeah, we might be on
Yeah.
the old LG show.
Oh,
tomorrow.
nice.
Give
Get
those
that-
guys a shout out. Yeah. Yeah.
Next level. What time?
Are you going to be on next level game?
like 9:00, 9:30,
9:30 Eastern on Friday.
Friday night.
Yeah, so me
on
and Coop,
Twitch,
on
not on YouTube,
Twitch.
on Twitch.
we
He's cool. I like Mike.
talked to
Yeah,
Mike,
he's
and
cool.
He's awesome.
we're gonna be
Yeah, another one at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it is late. Yeah, but it is Friday. But me and Coop are gonna help Mike out. Be on a show, maybe on a regular basis.
What,
Maybe not
who's
every
it? Who's this?
He's looking for.
NLG Stinger.
NLG,
Okay. I got you. Got you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he might
Rick.
have a
From Warhorse.
Yeah,
is
I
gonna
might
be
have
on there
Rick.
too.
Yeah, and but it's a great show.
New
My,
Code
you
is
know,
good.
I love my gaming brothers, HGK, Nate, and Juan. Some people sometimes they just need a break. So me and Coop are come in and help out and just be part of the show, and sometimes it might be a rotation or whatever. So, but yeah, we'll be on there
Nice.
tomorrow night, and it'd be fun. Just come and chat. Give them a follow and
Where's this going? What's this Twitch?
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Twitch. Yeah,
Yes,
NOG.
Yeah, he puts it up on YouTube later on.
Okay.
Wait, am I
Wait,
saying that
Tom.
wrong?
Tomorrow's my birthday, so it might be kind of a
Oh, shit,
piss head
what?
tomorrow.
Hey, come and chat.
Wait a
We'll sing you happy.
Yeah, you're going to get all sorts of shit off Jago tomorrow. He's going to be pissed out of his head and just putting random bollocks on Twitter. Man. I love you all. Bollocks.
Who wants to play Titanfall 2?
Yeah,
Play
Yeah.
Titanfall now.
but real quick, you can find me on Twitter, Xbox, PlayStation phone app right now, Fastback 6768, and of course
Oh, 69.
here on WD. Well, it could be sometimes, but they're here on WD.F.C.
It's not.
every other Thursday, and we're probably going to move the time up because as far as my schedule,
Yeah, not too late, fast
7
not too
p.m.
late.
Eastern. Yeah,
That's good
yeah,
for me.
well, yeah, and yeah, that kind of works for me, and
Works for me.
Yeah.
and hopefully you see me on a regular basis on the NOG on Friday. Just talk more gaming, just have fun with the guys on Friday, and so yeah. Just other than that, just definitely glad it's been a while, and appreciate you guys. And this was fun.
It was fun, man.
All the boys back in town.
I'm catching up to Daz and Stinking Corpse. I'll be 41 tomorrow.
Shit. You're just now getting out of your diet,
baby. I'm going to be 21 next year.
No more pampers for Jago.
Damn it.
Going from one set of diapers to another.
Yeah. No shit, right?
Fucking.
Hey, Coop, it depends.
Witty, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me, WittyMass27316 on YouTube, Twitter, fucking what's the other one? God knows. Whatever.
Professional.
Yeah, but big, shout out to Boomstick and his deal tomorrow.
You have to shoot off.
10 a.m. Eastern, so that'd be awesome. And 4 Guys with Quarters, they were on earlier before us. Shout out to those guys.
Yep, watching that.
Yeah, I actually watched a little bit. I just didn't chime in on the chat.
And just the TICGN network and all their podcasts, and Short Pause Gaming and Dosage. I enjoy you guys. Saltiest Gaming. So yeah, it's hard to catch everybody, but
it is, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody out there. Putting in that work and just having fun, talking about gaming. So, but as far as W.D.F.C,
well, you got my outros yet?
Shit.
Fastback is consistent. He always tends to leave.
He always forgets that.
I'm out of practice, sir.
Always forget UK. I love it.
Well, you didn't forget me.
Mr. UK Dazinator.
Yes,
Can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at UK Dazarist, YouTube, which is still going strong at UK Dazarist. Just because the DazCast has ended for the time being doesn't mean it's not coming back. I am just trying to find.
Bro, your video was so emotional. Your video was so emotional.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to be black.
Whatever. Well, just let me fucking say it now. No.
It's never
it's ended for now because, like I said in the video, my own life is not an ideal situation to do a podcast because it just takes a piss and it does my head in.
You can't be yourself in front of kids anyway, really.
No, it's fucking bollocks, man, I tell you. And then you've got the wife in the background with mozzarella sticks and shit. I'm just like, fuck off.
You did well having it last as long as it did.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it's not an easy fucking job doing it. No. Getting the kids settled, fucking... this, that, and the other, fucking TV watching shit next to it. Can you turn that shit down, babe? I can't fucking hear this and all that.
No, I understand that, Daz. I mean, I understand why you did it. I mean,
yeah, but it is going to come back.
I missed it.
No, just stop crying, Jago, you beeler. Anyway,
remember he's a youngin. He's still.
I'm only 41 tomorrow. Damn it!
As soon as I get that fucking device, we're like, Jago, shut the fuck up. As soon as I get that device where I can actually start a stream off, where I don't have to do it from the PC. Probably later on, near Christmas or early next year, the DazCast will be coming back. You know what I mean?
Is it still going to be called the DazCast?
Yeah, of course it is, because it's the DazCast.
Yeah, but I want to, you know what I mean?
No, you just do your own rip-off show, broski. Whatever. Call it the Vodka-cast or Switcheroony-cast or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck.
It's going to be called the Polcast.
It's going to be called the bullshit cast, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
I'm allowing Polish people to go on there.
Oh, for fuck's sake! No one's going to watch it then. Unless it's got a vodka and a Wi-Fi connection, then you're fucking awesome. You know what I mean? No. On a serious note, no, I pull it on hold because the home life is not a situation to do podcasting.
Which is very understandable.
Yeah, it is. I can't do it through the day. I can't do it because I'm at work. I can't do it through the evening because the kids are fucking running riot. I can't do it at night because of the same situation. So
plus
as soon as I get a device where I can stream live apart from home, then the DazCast will be back on. I've just put it on hold.
Is that a real device?
What?
The thing you just said, where you can start the podcast, where even
you can, can't you? You can get different fucking things, can't you? It's like a fucking fucking stupid fucking laptop or something where you can hook your 4G up to it and then do it that way or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how you can do it.
But I need to get a laptop first to do that.
Fucking hell, Daz, where can we find you, for fuck's sake?
You can find me kicking the fuck out of Broski in
Fuck me. I'm
go to sleep. Man, sorry, I'm just, you fucking asked, I answered you. So DazCast will be coming back next year at some point, though. Don't worry about it. So yeah. Anyway, I've already told you where you can find me: Twitter and fucking YouTube.
All right, well then, fuck off.
You fuck off, you dickhead.
Oh, you guys.
Why don't you go fucking try and get?
I swear I said I was going to be nice to you.
Yeah. Why don't you get your sister back in her house instead of herself locking her out? So you've got to put her up for the night so you can't make the DazCast.
That only happened once.
Yeah, but I still remember that shit.
It's holding me.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, fucking fastback, bro. Fucking pleasure. Fucking
always, man.
I was really looking forward to tonight because it's been a while we all got together again. So it's been a blast. That's how Gamescom was a bonus.
I'd like to apologise for everyone listening for Daz's behaviour.
Yeah, I'd like to apologise for Broski being a total fucking dickhead, as always. You know what I mean?
I've got a massive grin on my face.
Why don't you just go fuck off to Tesco's and get a switcheroonie on a fucking shoot? Fuck off.
I might do that with my Xbox One X, actually. Get a brand new
and you guys wonder why I didn't want to miss this show.
A big shout out to everybody that showed up in the chat. That was awesome. Appreciate everybody's support and just hanging out with us and bullshitting. And I see someone Sparta re-upload. Anybody know that person? I just saw it. He's all mob me. He said mob me.
Re-upload? I wish I could.
I don't know who it is, but yeah. Hey,
what's up, Sparta re-upload?
Thanks for jumping in.
Yes, sir.
So Mr. Daz, what do we say about all this bullshit and all this and that? As far as W.D.F.C?
Enjoy gaming. Who the fuck cares?
Nice.
We're out.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.
Later, gamers.
Later.